Here's a TV that looks like an apple.
Okay, good thing the stream deck was working. Hi, this is a PSA from Okami Hylia, urging everybody, don't get strep. this this is a weird PSA to start with, but hi, don't get strep. Try not to get strep. It is awful. You can't talk. It hurts to swallow. Everything hurts. Soup hurts. Even solid food hurts. Don't get strep. There's a cat here. But yeah, hi everybody. I am back and I am sorry for the week-long absence. I was really hoping it would go away faster, but my immunocompromised body decided that I was going to be a little bit extended sick. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for all the messages. Thank you guys so much. I know it was always just constant, hi, I'm gonna come back today. Nope, still not feeling good. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Don't get, yeah, don't get, takes details. No, don't get that. There's gonna be a test. Definitely take notes. There's gonna be a test. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being patient while I was dealing with the sick, as it were. Yeah, there was no way I could stream though. It was definitely not a good time. I was like, oh, especially with all the games we're playing, yeah, that's not gonna work if with my voice coming out like, to put it to you, my voice was like, ah, just kind of like a mix between, I don't know, kind of like a cat that, a cat and maybe a chipmunk. I don't know what the best way to put it was. Either way, I was in pain though. I'm off to Tylenol and everything, so yeah, Tylenol was the only thing I could take too, since I'm no longer allowed to take Advil and stuff, so I was basically downing half a bag of Halls, and Tylenol was my regimen, and it stunk. You can ask Miss Luna, she'll vouch for me. The sick trademark. Yes, I am the one who trademarked being the sick, for sure. But yeah, I know it's been a while, so, I hope you guys have been doing okay. I hope you guys have been better than what I was. Wow, my makeup probably looks awful just because I was like, I need to make sure I don't look sick.
Tylenol into your regiment?
Yeah, I did actually. I was taking Tylenol every day, like 3 times a day, so I could drink my water and not cry in the process. Thank you for the bits, Rob. But no, seriously, I hope you guys have been doing good. I hope nothing but good things on your end, as always. We're gonna jump back into Ace Attorney Investigations. SparkNote's version. This prison has a zoo in it. Yeah, right now there's suspicions that the dog belonging to the ex. What was he, a serial killer? I think he was a serial killer. Was the one who did the...
Spoilers, I've somehow been subbed for this long. Whoa.
Whoa. Zukami, yes. Yay, thank you so much for the 42 months. I know, yes, there is, I don't even know how this prison works anymore, but apparently they think the dog did in oh, was it Knightley? I forget. From the first case that was found guilty, in the first case. He came here awaiting his trial, didn't get to it, was killed. They're blaming the dog, because the one witness was like, I saw a big black dog, and it turned out it belonged to, with like snarling teeth and like, yeah, they just think the dog did it. I'm like trying to remember every little detail, but it's been a bit. But I think Knightley, thank you, Tylenol. I wasn't 100% sure. But they think the dog did it. That like maybe like apparently Edgeworth knows the serial killer that's in prison, that owns the dog. But yeah, this is, oh my gosh, there's so much I'm even in the process of remembering right now. So the prison in the zoo is for the animals. The zoo and the prison, I almost got backwards. The zoo and the prison is for the prisoners. They're supposed to take care of the animals in the prison. Thank you, Tylenol. Yes, that functions sort of zoo because they assign animals for the prisoners. Yes, and this dog wasn't, this dog was already owned by the serial killer, but he's saying last time we spoke to him, I believe he said he didn't do it. So we have to figure out who did it. I think that covers, Tylenose can let me know if I'm missing anything super important, but I think that covers the gist of it. So, we're back in his cell room where he was awaiting trial, trying to figure out why he was even in a part of the prison he wasn't supposed to be in, because he wasn't convicted yet, technically. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I'm like, wow, that was a lot for me to remember at once. It's Horace Knightley's suit. According to the results of my investigation... What did you find out? A man who looks good in a suit leaves a more favorable impression with the ladies. Oh wait, next time I'll investigate men who look good in frills. Please don't bother. Yes, you missed an important detail. Maya was the killer. No, she was not. I did not Thank you, Tylenose. I didn't miss anything. Thank you. This newspaper, it's missing a few pages. They appear to be torn out. Okay, that's gonna be important. The badge was not the evidence, Yang. Thank you for doubling down, making me assured I didn't miss anything. Why would someone tear out the pages from a newspaper? Maybe they used it to clean the cell instead of a rag? Clean the cell? It's quite possible. Like, there's a line on the floor here, I see. Something seems off. The floor here is clean. Was it mopped recently? See, I wouldn't have looked at that had they not just brought up the rag thing. It seems strange that only the area in front of the bed has been wiped clean. Was there blood on the floor? There's gotta be something on the floor they didn't like. This looks like an uncomfortable bed to sleep in. For real, it looks like there's like zero support for you, like your butt, your back. Your head barely has support. One pillow for head support? Nah, not happening with me. But the pillow covers are clean, not a speck of dust on them. Is this what the bed at Gummy's place looks like as well? No, if my hunch is correct, he has an old beat-up mattress lying around in his room. And yet, that still would— oops, I didn't mean to check that twice. That would still somehow be more comfortable. No worries, Rob. Enjoy your lurk. It would still be more comfortable. Windows with iron bars. There are no signs of tampering. It doesn't look like the criminal could have escaped through here. What if these iron bars are removable? Let me inspect them for future reference. Okay, now's not the time for that. We're in the middle of an investigation. Oh no, she's thinking about removing the bars, so if she's ever caught, she knows how to remove them. Okay, no. Darling, don't do it. I won't rest until I've inspected every— okay, I'm gonna have to look at all these books. Okay, what the heck is this, though? Is this like a takeout menu? What is this? Mr. Edgeworth, is this a dining menu? You can choose your daily meals in this detention center. However, unless you have the money, you won't be able to choose what you want to eat. In the end, the world revolves around money. Doesn't this mean that the rich won't have to reflect on their crimes? Yes, well, those who come here haven't been declared guilty yet. There are a few good people who don't need to reflect, probably. It sounds like you're just making excuses for them, Mr. Edgeworth. Why should I have to come up with excuses for the detention center? I would love to see— is that an omelet? Is that like curry? Okay, I'm just gonna suspect. We're gonna talk food. I think this is curry. I think that's an omelet. I have no idea what the rest of these are. I shouldn't be talking about food. There's something on the desk. It seems to be some kind of memo. Let me take a closer look. Is this Sudoku? Like, what is this? Next move is bishop to g2. Next I move rook. No, pawn to— are you trying to cheat at chess here? There was a chess room in what's-his-face's, cell, the serial killer. What do I have in terms— do I have anything on me at all right now is my thing? That's my question. So there's the— I do have the dog as evidence. Wait a minute. Can I deduce with— I do have it on me. I wonder if this will get me somewhere. Okay, go back. There's the chessboard from his room. Doggin, his name was. Okay. I was like, I think it was like a dog pun, but I couldn't remember. This chess notation, I've seen it before. You're still thinking about chess? Focus on the investigation. Focus. Chess is quite important to the investigation. Okay, have a look at this. Are these the chess pieces from Doggin's cell? I don't know much about the rules of chess. The rules of chess are not important here. Look at the positions of the chess pieces in this memo and the pieces in Doggin's cell. Do you notice anything? I don't know anything about the different chess pieces. But if you flip the board around, the positions of the chess pieces are completely the same. How? Yes, although the memo doesn't include the Cerberus chess piece, the positions of the other chess pieces are identical. What's going on here? Wait, I don't think you're allowed to document your I don't think you're allowed to document your play mid-game. Can't chess be timed too? Like, I don't even know if they were playing time chess, but either way, if my opponent was like across the table scribbling movements, I'd be like, what are you doing? Gosh, what voice did I even do for this guy? I don't know. I always play correspondence chess. This might be hard to believe, but Doggin's chess opponent was... Are you saying he was playing against Mr. Knightley? With this, we now have the evidence to link Doggin with the victim. Okay. When you play correspondence chess via mail, you have to mark... Oh, right! Yeah, no, Tylenos, you're so totally right. I completely forgot about that. I'm like, wait, they weren't in the same room together. They're in jail. They're technically not allowed to do that. They were technically on opposite sides of the prison, too. So, yeah, I was thinking... Man, I forgot about that important piece. Thank you for that. I was just thinking, like, they were right there, and it just would have been very awkward. Okay, there are a lot of books here. What's this? The Wonderful Warden of Ours, The Hound Whistler, The Animal Shack Redemption. Isn't that just supposed to be the Shawshank Redemption? Okay. Mr. Knightley, he was a surprisingly good person. No, the detention center provides these books for the visitors' own edification. These books are supposed to help you grow as a human being. Prison Life for Dummies. These books were written by model prisoners and former inmates. Here's a helpful book, The Great Escape in 80 Days, based on a true story. Why do I feel like that's the one book that should not be here? Check this one out. Crime and Establishment, How to Make Money in Prison. The problems with this detention center may run deeper than I thought. Some of these books are appropriate and some of them not. Like, can I dig deep into each title, or I'm assuming I can't. I'm not sure. Okay, no, I can't. I was just super curious. Okay, so we're done with that. I don't think there's anything else here. What did I get in my logic? Just out of curiosity, torn up newspaper, floor wiped clean. So probably that was used to wipe the floor clean. I'm gonna connect those. Yes. The floor here is clean. It was probably wiped down with something. Did someone spill grape juice here? I don't know exactly what was wiped away, but I can imagine what was used to wipe it. It's very likely it was this torn up newspaper. Couldn't he have asked one of the guards if he could borrow a cleaning rag? Perhaps it was something he didn't want the guards to see, like balsamic vinegar. You're right, Okami, it's not Maya, it's Larry. Larry does... I hate to be mean to Larry once again. Larry does not have the brain cells to commit any kind of elaborate crime. I hate to admit it. But he's not here, it's okay. He didn't hear me. The reflection in the mirror. It's a security camera, a great thief's arch enemy. I guess they didn't take too kindly to thieves here. There's no reason for a detention center to be kind to thieves. Guard. I would like you to check the footage of this security camera. If you find any problems, report to me at once. Understood, sir. Most of the time he accidentally gets himself in trouble. Yeah, most of the time he accidentally commits international crimes of breaking oh my gosh, I can't even, my brain is just having flashbacks to the last case in the last game, and I'm like, he's just committing international crimes now. He's just moving up there, but accidentally. So this is what our investigation turned up. It seems we found a major connection between the victim and Doggin. This is terrible. What happened? Oh, the security camera recorded something terrible. What? Can you let me see it? Of course, sir. I have a portable playback device right here. Then let me see it right away. Ooh. I kind of like the grainy footage in this, not gonna lie. I can't really tell though what's going on in that footage. Oh, Larry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. That would be Larry if he accidentally committed, like, manslaughter knowing him. Larry is too dumb to understand the consequences of his actions. Yeah, like dropping a baby in a pool. He definitely didn't understand that. This black thing has got to be that doggy, right? Up until this point, I thought the murder took place inside the prison, but it appears I was mistaken. Oh, hello. The place where Knightley was attacked was... Well, wasn't that footage in his cell? Is my thing? That's what I thought. Oh. Okay, so... Remembering where everything is, Maya's house is not anywhere near here. If you pull up Google Maps, Maya's house, I don't think you're gonna find it here. Sorry, I'm thinking. So this is where, so here on the right is the area we were investigating before. This is where the guilty prisoners are housed in. So we have that. This is the way out. Here's the detention center, here's the holding cell. So it had to have been around here, no? It was the detention center. And furthermore, he was attacked by dog and dog. This is the decisive evidence. Okay, whew. I was like, I had to rethink about how this whole layout of this prison is. If Knightley was killed in this room, then this piece of evidence we found in the cell takes on a new meaning. Which piece of evidence takes on a whole new meaning if the murder occurred in the holding cell? Oh, okay, no, wait, I have to pick the evidence. Okay. Takes a whole new meaning if the murder occurred in the holding cell. So we have the, okay, ignoring that, we have the chessboard, the rubber glove, crime scene notes, the rope, the bloodstained sheets, the door sensor, prison roll call, the dog, the bracelet. That's a good question. Mr. DeBus and Warden Roland searched the entire prison but did not find the murder weapon. Would it be the prison investigation? Well, then again, no, because we're saying the dog did it. Well, they're saying right now they think the dog did it in here, but they're saying murder weapon. I don't know. Do you consider the? Would an animal be considered that? I don't know. That's throwing me off. The wiped floor. The wiped floor? Would it be the wiped floor? Because then obviously it was cleaned up. I'm thinking. It's not the badge. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, we're so early into it. It's not the badge. Hold on. I have cat treats on my desk that I was about to crush with my dang elbow. It would have to be... Would it be the white floor? Is my thing? Because then, obviously, they're wiping up... Obviously, it wasn't something, like, inconsequential, like coffee, or I don't know, balsamic vinegar. Again, I'm still on that. It would have been blood or something, right? For some reason, someone wiped the floor clean. It's possible they were wiping away bloodstains. Okay, whew. Thank you for your hard work. While I have your attention, may I ask one more favor? What would that be? There should be a detective by the name of Dick Gumshoe in the detention center of the prison. I would like you to give him a message. Tell him to check this room for traces of blood and give the results to me. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. So that has changed. Forensics have been asked to look for traces of blood. Okay. This should corner that old coot. No, not yet. We still don't know how Knightley and the dog moved from here to the prison. That's true, but once we figure that out, where should we check out next, Mr. Edgeworth? The guards here might know something about the murder. let's see if we can learn any new details from them. Could you say they were, wiping the floor with them? No. No, darn it. Oh my gosh. Yes, they were wiping the floor clean of evidence. Coot. I know. I find it adorable that she called him a coot. Just because you don't hear that word being used nowadays, right? When have you ever heard the word coot being used? Am I an old coot? Am I an old coot on Twitch technically because I'm like over 25? Am I considered an old coot on here? Alright, let's continue our... Oh, it's him. Oh, sorry to intrude. Oh, it's him. It'd be him. I'm happy. Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor and the little lady, fancy meeting you here. This man is Shi Long Lang, an Interpol agent. About 2 weeks ago, he was in charge of investigating one of my cases. I would have thought he'd returned to his native country of Zhengfa by now. Agent Lang, what brings you here? Just some boring work. Nothing you need to know about. On top of a black dog, we need a black wolf. Huh, you came alone today, Agent Lang? I doesn't have a partner anymore. Usually, he'd have a huge police force with him. Mr. Prosecutor, seems you've been busy these past few days. Oh my gosh, you old coot. If so, I am a lot of us are. Hi, I'm gonna rename us, instead of the wolf pack, I'm gonna name us the old coots pack. Over 25. Okay, Grandma, let's get you back to bed. Yo, listen, oh man, listen, you have no idea how great Denny's is. Trask, you have no idea how great Denny's is at 3 in the morning. There's like nobody there. They give you extra food and it tastes like better for some reason at 3 a.m. I'm just saying, you can sass me all you want about going to Denny's for early breakfast, but wait till you're there at 3 a.m. Trust me, you'll understand. These past few days, is he referring to the incident with the Zhengfa president? I would have thought you'd be involved in his security too. Our president doesn't even trust his own country's police force. Look at the results of hiring a private security company. It's laughable. Agent Lang doesn't trust the prosecutors or the courts, that's why. He brings along a large force of capable policemen to thoroughly investigate the crime scene. Yes, if you and your subordinates had been there, the results might have been different. My subordinates, huh? They're no longer with me. They're not with you. Funny, looks like I'm a real lone wolf now. Agent Lang, just what happened exactly? Didn't I tell you? It's nothing you need to know about. Well, be seeing ya, Mr. Prosecutor. Ye old goot shack. Why does that sound like the name of a store, honestly? It's only a joke until the gloves are off and the dentures are out. Ha! Ha! Joke's on you! I don't have a single cavity, let alone dentures. My teeth are like steel. What happened, Luna? Are you playing with your brother? What's going on? Or are you alerting me Are we being broken in? Okay, she's just walking away from me now. Mr. Lang, I wonder what happened. Yes, it troubles me too, but there's nothing we can do about it for now. Okay, let us continue with our own investigation. Got it. First, let's ask those guards a few questions. Specifically these guards, I think. You there, have you seen a black dog around here? Of course not. If I had actually seen it, I wouldn't be standing around here so carefree. Did something happen with that doggy? Okay, let's not press this matter any further. So Doggin's dog didn't come by the detention center. Are we just having the zooms? I think we're just having the zooms right now. Is there any other guard out here? Yes. You there, sir. This is a difficult case. What's wrong? Is something troubling you? Sir, one of my uniforms has gone missing, but I'm certain that I placed it in this locker. Maybe the uniform grew legs and walked off somewhere. Okay, this is not an episode of Jimmy Neutron. What kind of logic is that? In any case, I wish you the best in your search. I'll be rooting for you. Yes, thank you for your support. I'm just gonna say that's no good if someone's using that uniform to impersonate a guard at the prison. Oh, there you are. Oh, okay, Uncle's back. Mr. Shields, where did you go? Where indeed? I've been searching for you guys this whole time. Hi, twin. How are you? Walking all around the prison is hard work, you know? That's strange, seeing as you came from the opposite direction. Uncle Ray, I've got some new information. You want to hear it? Do you? He sure changed the subject quickly. I heard a little something from the guards. It seems Knightley caused a bit of an incident 2 days ago. An incident? You know how Simon said he came to visit Knightley, right? After the visit, when Knightley returned to his cell. Naturally, a guard escorted Knightley back to his cell. While the guard was unlocking his handcuffs, all of a sudden Knightley struck the guard and knocked him down. Well, isn't that why you should have 2 guards, probably? It seems he was going to attempt a jailbreak. By the time the other guards arrived, the key to his cell had disappeared. But there's been no reports of Knightley's jailbreak attempt 2 days ago. Exactly. It's strange, isn't it? Right up until his death, he was still in his cell. What? Oh, you have a toy. Yes, I see it. Good girl. You have your ball? Yeah, good girl. Which color is it? It's the purple one? She has to tell us all the time when a toy's in her mouth. I realized. Do you like it? Oh my goodness. Eating a late dinner after an 8-hour shift. Oh my gosh, twin. I hope dinner's good. I'm glad your shift is over. Look, this isn't a very competent prison, okay? I'm starting to see that. What's more, Knightley claimed he never stole the key in the first place. In fact, they searched his cell and the key was nowhere to be found. Did the guard who was struck have anything to say? No one knows. He was taken to the hospital while he was still unconscious. He's still there now, it seems. So in the end, we still don't know what had happened. Okay, so we got the keys. During the attack on the guard, the key to Knightley's cell was stolen. Current location unknown. It's you! Yeah, it's me! It's you! Buddy! That voice. I don't know who this is. Oh, it's you! Oh no. I have to deal with these two. Oh look, it's freaking Catchy again. Yeah, Luna. Enjoy the catnip. What are you still doing here, hanging around? Well, you see, this is my assistant. Are you here to object our investigation and make me into a laughingstock? Sebastian, I believe obstruct is the word you're looking for. In a way, I think his expression was apt. A pleasure meeting you again, Judge Courtney. I know, you are Simon Keyes, defense attorney, are you not? Well then, let's skip the formalities and celebrate our happy reunion with a hug. No, wouldn't. Or maybe not. Garlic bread is always a good card. Yes, I agree. Garlic bread is indeed all. I could garlic bread is dangerous because I could down a ton of garlic bread. Oh, and the beef and noodles too, honestly. That's actually a good combo with the garlic bread. Incidentally, I heard you mention an assistant a moment ago. Yeah, we're assistants at the Edgeworth Law offices. Prosecutors are civil servants. To open a side business is to betray the goddess of law. As long as profit is not our objective, there shouldn't be a problem, right? Yeah, that's it. Miles here is a volunteer worker. The purpose of my office isn't to make money. We're pro bono. Loopholes. What a wonderful heart you have, defending others without demanding payment. I do have an amazing charitable heart. More importantly, I'd like you to explain your reasons for arresting Simon Keyes. There's no need to. Is that a challenge against me? No, I was speaking with Judge Courtney. I guess it can't be helped. If you want to take on the best, you will fall like the rest. I haven't said anything yet, but this is convenient. Then I will hear you out. What were your reasons for arresting Mr. Keys? I see no need to inform you. Sebastian, let us... Just watch, Justine. Watch as I run around in circles against this useless prosecutor. I think you mean run circles around me. Yeah, that's what I meant. Prepare yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The best, more like the worst. Oh man, wait, I added new sound alerts. Do any of these work? No, they don't. Darn it. I added new sounds. I was hoping I had a laugh track. Darn it, I don't have my laugh track. That's what I forgot. I love it, and it's also more appropriate. Okay, so you want to know my reasons for arresting that man? This music is not helping me take him seriously. The answer is simple. Yes, we found traces of that guy over there. How's that? Perfectly simple, perfectly decisive, right? Of course I was the first to notice it because I'm the best. How am I supposed to go about pressing that? How's that? Got nothing to say? Speechless in my presence? This guy sure talks a lot. So, you're the one who arrested Mr. Keys, I take it. Mr. DeBest, do you have the right to do such a thing? Well, obviously, it was the police who carried out the arrest. But since it was under my direction, shouldn't it also count as my arrest? As I expected, it'd be difficult to deal with both of them at the same time. However... Thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the Wolf Pack! We're using the laugh track in our heads. Yes, exactly, Trask. Pick a laugh track from your favorite TV show. It could be Wizards of Waverly Place. It could be Scooby-Doo. I don't know. It could be any comedy. I don't know. Did the Brady Bunch have a laugh track? Her silence is troubling me. Just what is she thinking? I love how it didn't even change the cross-examination music for him. I know, right? It's so hard. Normally the cross-examination music is... It's like, okay, it's actually like pretty serious, but I don't know. This track makes me think of a monkey on a unicycle just spinning circles in my head right now. I don't know why. So, okay. So you want to know my reasons for arresting that man? Okay. The answer is simple. Yes, we found trace... Okay, can you tell me what traces of that guy? I need a little more than that. That guy, over there. That's certainly vague. Yeah, it is. Well, don't they say? The best hears one thing and understands 10? You're just being lazy. Explain it more clearly. Sebastian, if it's all right with you, would you please explain it to them in more detail? I'm sure that everyone wants to hear what you have to say. All right, if you insist, Justine. We discovered that. Perhaps you didn't know, but the victim carried a chessboard with him. From it... Don't turn off the stream, Luna. Luna, honey. There's no room. Luna, honey, you're stuck. How did you get up here? Those are books. Oh my gosh, can you make it? Don't fall. Don't fall. She didn't fall. Good. Oh, good. Hold on, honey. I need my mouse. This is really hard to do. Hi, Catbutt. From it, we found that suspect's Simon Key's fingerprints. I'm gonna save really quickly. Oh no. Honey, my lap. I'm gonna save really quickly before she steps on something. There we go. I'm sorry, I love you, but I'm so afraid of losing progress in case you hit a key. And I love you. Oh my gosh, well done, Sebastian. I bless you on behalf of the goddess of law. Please amend your testimony. Are you all right with that, Prosecutor Edgeworth? Yes. The victim carried a chessboard. From it, we found Simon Key's fingerprints. No, come back! She's upset I moved her off the desk. See, I actually, what I want to do eventually is I want to get like a chest, not a chest. A desk, I don't know why I said chest, ignore me. I want to get a desk extension that like goes outwards, so like I can put like a little cat bed on the desk, or like a guinea pig, or like a bed for the guinea pigs too, because they love sitting on desks. uh, chess stream 1 when I suddenly get good at chess. Okay, so I know I have this chessboard. Are we talking about? No, not this one, the other one. This one we're talking about? We found that somewhere else, didn't we? I think we did. Fingerprints found on the chessboard. Is that the ace up your sleeve? Ace in my sleeve? Oh, ace up my sleeve. Yes, the methods I use are always the best. The ace is my trump card. Well then, allow me to show you that it is not, in fact, a trump card at all. Simon Keyes was the one who sent this chessboard to the victim in the first place. So it's only natural some of his prints would be left on it. Oh, that took way too long. These fingerprints are hardly decisive evidence. Perhaps your arrest was a little too rash. Rash? To begin with, this incident occurred in the detention center and the prison. To suspect Simon just because he isn't a prisoner or a guard is a little unreasonable. Ah, what? What's with him all of a sudden? I finally get what you're trying to say. Rash, you mean we were too quick to arrest the guy, right? He was stuck on that? Sure, I was the first to lay eyes on him, and I was the first to notice the evidence. That was even faster. But I am not rash. Still, you thinking that she just won't claim both sides of the desk? I know, but I would at least hope she would be like, oh hey, the site is like clear of stuff. Like, I can actually lay down here and be comfortable with Mom. Sure, Simon Keyes isn't a guard or a prisoner, but... Oh! Sebastian? Judge Courtney? What are you doing, Justine? Don't butt in like that. Pardon me, Sebastian. Yes, your words on the suspect are very interesting. However, shouldn't you get to the best part first? The best part? Why don't you tell them about your wonderful reasoning regarding the murder weapon? Good one, Justine. Nice suggestion. Mr. Edgeworth, listen to my first-rate reasoning. Will this reasoning explain why you arrested Mr. Keyes? I'm sure it will meet your expectations. Judge Courtney just changed the flow of the conversation. Just what is she planning? Is she technically allowed to do that? Because I feel like, wow, I feel like that's really not... I feel like that's covering up. Also, darn, they changed the music. I'm upset. It's back to the serious music. It's obvious the murder weapon was a sharp metal object. Ah, thank you, Trask. Luna, honey. Deku might come in here as soon as I open this. Do you want? Yeah, say thank you, Trask. Oh, nails. So 3 for you. Why am I having a hard time picking these up? 3 for you. And then your brother is gonna come in here and he'll want 3. Huh? You want? Say thank you, Trask. Hello. Hi. I know. This is for you. She's like totally... Hold on. Her mind is somewhere else now. Luna! Robert just came home, so her mind is totally elsewhere. Hi. There you go. Say thank you, Trask. I'm so sorry. She's so totally oblivious right now. She doesn't know where she wants to look. Say thank you. And then eventually, if Deku comes in here, maybe hopefully I can get footage of him eating the treats. I need to get like a separate pet cam. I keep telling we need another rig for a separate pet cam. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Speak of the devil, look who just strolled in here. Only 2. The vet said you need to lose 2 pounds. Yes, I just told everybody the fact that you need to lose 2 pounds. He's like, I'm telling everybody. I know. It's not that bad. It's seriously not that bad. Let me see if I can get him to like, come over here. Hi. Do you want? Are you not in the mood to get up? There you go. Yeah. There you go. Hold on, let me see if I can get them on camera. I'm trying not to unhook anything by accident. Also, sorry, room's a little bit of a mess because we're redoing stuff in the living room. There's like just a box of DS games here. Hi, Mr. Deku. No, you had yours. Oh darn, you can't really see them. You see her tail. Mr. Deku? These are for you? No, Miss Luna. You already had to. Do not rub my hand like that. Deku? It's right next to you. Honey, you're kneading the bed. The treats are right there. Look! Oh man, you're just gonna keep kneading the bed. You're gonna keep kneading the kitty bed. You're gonna find him. You found him. I can't pull the camera any further, I'm so sorry. He found him. It took him like a minute, but he found him, as JT would put it. Deku is our himbo cat. Unfortunately. He keeps saying we should have named them Kronk and Yzma. And there he goes. He runs. However, the prison maintains strict control over potentially lethal items. Why did I stumble? So that's why I've reasoned that the murder weapon was brought in from the outside. Yes, it was hidden inside that chessboard. And since only the victim and the suspect's fingerprints were found on the chessboard, isn't it obvious who brought and used the murder weapon? At least it's clearer than his last testimony. It's the best reasoning you can get from Prosecutor the Best. How do you like that? Now he's mixing up the best with his own name. But could someone really hide a weapon inside a gift sent to a prisoner? You'll find a good place if you examine the inside of the chessboard. Inside the chessboard? Is there some place to hide a weapon? Yeah, I figured we were gonna have to look at it. Okay. The lock? As I thought, there were only chess pieces inside. Wow, what an annoying laugh! She said it right in front of him. Inside the chessboard, huh? Perhaps I should examine it a bit further. Okay. I loved our person who grew. That would have been a great choice. I know. To be fair, when we adopted Luna, we didn't know that we were gonna adopt another cat at the same time. We were just gonna get Luna. And then, you know, Deku was there, you know, at the same time. And, you know, JT was, like, so super curious because he seemed so anxious and, like, he didn't want to be there. And, you know, JT was like, can I pet him? And, like, you know, Deku was, like, moving away. Didn't bite or lash out or anything, but you could tell he was super anxious and he didn't want to be there. And then eventually the rescue was like, yeah, we're just gonna have to hope he gets adopted through Facebook or something because we couldn't keep him at the store because he was getting too anxious. And then we heard they were at the same foster, and then JT was like, oh, we gotta take him now. And it was a good thing we did because, you know, I don't feel like he would have came out of his shell, as much if we hadn't, adopted him too with Luna, and it's just really great because they still remember him, and they're like, oh, they're the people that adopted Willy, because that was his name, and they're just so shocked at how well he's doing. The top is removable. It's quite deep. Yes, there's more than enough room to hide a small knife. Understand now, this is how the culprit smuggled in the... Huh. What's with the humph? I wasn't even finished. Mr. DeBest, there is something you have forgotten. There's a gate at the entrance of the detention center. Huh? Well, there is, but... He means the security gates with the metal detector, Sebastian. We had to pass through the same check when we entered the prison, remember? Ah, yeah, that's it. I remember now. It looks like he completely forgot. It would be impossible to smuggle a sharp metal object into the detention center. Therefore, your reasoning never held, even from the very beginning. And I knew she was gonna butt in again. That gate is only used on people. In other words, packages sent to the detention center undergo a simpler check. So they don't use a metal detector for that. This never should have happened. It seems the guards were too careless. I mean, I'm kind of shocked nobody checked it, but I also don't trust these two. But I can see what she's saying. Right, Justine. Thanks for the assist. You're welcome. You shouldn't even be getting an assist. You're supposed to hold your own in court, for crying out loud. Now then, Prosecutor Edgeworth, your cross-examination, if you please. Cross-examination. It's as if we were in the courtroom. Very well. His reasoning. Let's see how long it will hold up under pressure. Okay. It's obvious the murder weapon was a sharp metal object. However, the prison maintains strict control over potentially lethal items. So that's why I've reasoned that the murder weapon was brought in from the outside. Yes, it was hidden inside that chessboard. And since only the victim and the suspect's fingerprints were found on the chessboard, isn't it obvious who brought and used the murder weapon? That last testimony sure seemed like faulty reasoning. Judge Courtney helped him out. No, the argument was entirely his own reasoning. In that case, this'll be tough. Got anything up your sleeve, Miles? Of course, they don't know all the facts. This reasoning doesn't appear to have any weak points at first glance, but on closer inspection, there is a hole, right? I should press them to draw out more information, then find the hole in their logic. I'll strike first and take hold of any clues I find. Okay, so I have to go over everything again. It's obvious the murder weapon was a sharp metal object. However, the prison maintains strict control over potentially lethal items. So that's why I've reasoned that the murder weapon was brought in from the outside. Yes, it was hidden inside that chessboard, and since only the victim and the suspect's fingerprints were found on the chessboard, isn't it obvious who brought and used the murder weapon? Tylenos. Tylenos. The badge is not the same kind of sharp object. We're talking about a sharp object that can take a person's life. In the case of the murder, the badge I don't think it qualifies as the same kind of thing. Why do I feel like I have to Mythbusters this out in real life in order to prove my point finally? Okay. I'm thinking now. Isn't it obvious who brought and used the murder weapon? Okay. I still need to figure out where the hole is. I don't get it just yet. It's obvious the murder weapon was a sharp metal object, leaving that alone. However, the prison maintains strict control over potentially lethal items. I can't counter that. So that's why I've reasoned that the murder weapon was brought in from the outside. Yes, it was hidden inside that chessboard. I mean, so you showed me the thing. So here's the thing, you showed me that there was a hidden compartment, but there was nothing inside. Can I press to see what it is? No weapon was found at the crime scene, not even inside the chessboard. So where did the murder weapon disappear to? I'd like to hear your answer to that. That's the thing, you can't tell me. So isn't that just speculation at that point? Well, after the crime, the culprit must have hidden it somewhere in the prison. Honestly, I feel like that's speculation, so I'm not sure that can count. Is there a problem with the statement Debesh just made? Yes, I think so. The murder weapon is hidden inside the prison. Really quick, I'm gonna turn up my AC. Not turn down, I'm gonna turn up my AC really quick. I'm not gonna BRB, I'm just gonna turn it up. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, it's the summer, it's hot. I thought I could deal. Okay, we're good. My air conditioner is not a sharp metal object, I would just like to point out. The murder weapon is inside the prison? I don't think so. It's clear from this piece of evidence. What shows that the murder weapon can't be inside the prison? You have to look at things. Chessboard, rubber glove, crime scene notes, rope, sheets, door sensor, prison roll call, the dog, saw its bracelet, hound piece, Prison investigation? Probably then? Knightley's memo, white floor, security footage. I think it's gonna be... Go back. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the prison investigation here. Searched the entire prison but did not find the murder weapon, so not in the prison. So I think that's it. Objection, those corners can be pointy. Okay, yeah, true. True. Considering we have to carry this thing up and down every time summer comes and goes, true. But that's only if one of us drops it. Which we try not to do, because air conditioners are expensive. And also, you know, I don't want anyone to have a broken toe. Have you completely forgotten your own actions? I was almost there one time when I was grooming a horse, and I wasn't wearing steel. This was before I realized steel-toed shoes were probably really good when I was grooming. But, didn't realize that, and the horse stepped on my foot, and, kind of stood on my foot for like a whole maybe 3-4 seconds. Almost broke my toe. Came very close, but that's the day I realized broken toes are not fun. You, along with Warden Roland, conducted a search of the prison, but you did not find the murder weapon, right? He's gonna... Oh, what did that just speculate? We must have overlooked something. This guy's just completely contradicted himself. You carried out such a sloppy investigation, I'm amazed that you call yourself the best. Are you mocking me? What? I guess this counts. I didn't realize that was gonna count, but, here we are again. Sebastian. Please calm yourself. Don't get caught up in the opponent's pace. I'm fine, Justine. Did you really think the best prosecutor would be shaken by someone miles behind him? I wish he'd stop messing around with other people's names. Oh, in that case, Kay Faraday is far, far ahead. Kay, stop. Kay, don't you get caught up in this too. Yes, if my best investigation didn't find anything, then there must not have been a single weapon in the prison. In that case, there's only one possibility. The criminal must have taken the murder weapon with him when he left the prison. So it's only natural we didn't find it in there, yeah? Yeah, death by broken toe. Obviously the worst thing in this series, especially in this series. There was no way the culprit could have brought the weapon out of the prison. And this piece of evidence shows why. Oh! I can't snap my fingers. I can't snap my fingers, but I know. Because it was just brought up. There we go.
Take that!
Hi. Also, sorry. I think my mouse is dying, or at least the left button is, because every time I try to click, sometimes it doesn't work. So apologies for, like, sometimes if it's like, hey, what's that gap going on? Have you completely forgotten your own testimony? You? That's twice you've insulted me. Oh, it seems you remember what I said earlier. But you do well to remember further than that. Was it that? This guy, he really doesn't remember anything. Dang, his memory is worse than mine. That's saying something. It seems that way. The detention center and the prison are equipped with security gates. Anyone leaving must pass through these gates. Gates equipped with metal detectors. That's what you... Looks like he remembers now. Yes, there's no way someone could have brought the murder weapon through those gates. And so the criminal could not have taken it out of the prison either. That's just great, I love it. So then, Prosecutor Edgeworth, the sound effect is great too. Do you know where this murder weapon went to? Perhaps the weapon is still inside the prison. But we couldn't find it anywhere in the prison. The reason you didn't find it is because you believed it to be a sharp metal object. We saw the very moment when Mr. Knightley was attacked, after all. If you can say that much, then perhaps you could enlighten us. What would you say is the murder weapon in this case? From this piece of evidence, the murder weapon of this case becomes obvious. Hold on. It does? We have the footage, but I couldn't see clearly in the footage. I'm surprised you're not having more issues. I know. I was very worried. I didn't even think about this because my mouse didn't start being wonky until I was sick. Like, I think I was playing Genshin Impact, and I was like, okay, why is my mouse, like, really delayed? Oh no, it just doesn't recognize every time I click now. But honestly, it's running smoothly so far for me, so, the mouse got sick. Are you saying I made my mouse sick? And I'm like stubborn. I don't want to replace this mouse. It has Sailor Moon on it. I don't want to replace it. I'm being very stubborn. I'm gonna wait until like the last second that I need to replace it. I don't know. I don't see it, but I'm gonna present. It's not that I can see what really happened, but that's recorded. Here is a footage from a security camera. It shows one of the cells in the detention center. See it with your own eyes. It's still hard for me to see. Oh, wait, in the mirror! I just saw something. That might have been the dog. Oh, I should have looked at that. What? It can't be. This tape clearly shows the moment the victim was attacked by a black dog. I did see it there. I believe this is sufficient proof, wouldn't you say? Indeed, this is vital evidence. Horace Knightley was killed in the detention center by that dog. After that, the body was moved to the prison workroom. Thankfully not a computer virus. I would start, like, literally crying if I had one. Our witnesses claims to have seen a dog in the workroom when the body was found. Of course, a dog couldn't have planned this crime on its own. However, there is someone who could have. Are we not going to throw the fact that there's a serial killer right next door? That's enough, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Judge Courtney, it's true this camera footage is vital evidence. However, there is something else you must prove. Actually, you've already noticed it, haven't you? It's just as she says. There is still a huge flaw in my reasoning. If that black dog is a prisoner's pet, how was it able to move between the detention center and prison? Oh, what will we do, Mr. Edgeworth? I still don't know how the dog managed to move from one place to the other. I knew it. What? You're one to talk. You don't know either. If you do not solve this mystery, I'm afraid I cannot accept your logic. If this was a real courtroom, I would call for a recess now. What? Wait, I'm not finished yet. It can't fit between the bars? I don't think it can just... I guess it's hard to tell. I guess I can only judge by, like, bars in real life. But I think that with that large and breed of a dog, probably couldn't. Court has been adjourned. Leave at once. This isn't a courtroom. Well then, as I said, court is adjourned. No! I can't prove my argument, but isn't it the same case with Mr. Keyes? Whatever do you mean? Just as I don't know how the dog entered the detention center, you also don't know how Simon Keyes entered the detention center and prison. Although he came to visit the victim, he was an outsider to the prison. Vermilion! Hi, how are you? It's not game over. I promise it's not game over, but I do have to figure out, we do have to figure, because this is a really big, I mean, she's not wrong, we do need to figure this out. How was your Kirby 64 stream earlier today? How was Shiverstar? And the issue is more that there's a long sealed hallway between the main prison and this area. They can't prove how it got through there. Yeah, right, because oh, right! We totally forgot, too, or at least I totally forgot. There's that really heavy metal door that's closed at all times, right? I don't think the dog is capable of opening that. Don't you think it would be difficult for him to commit a crime inside the prison? Judge Courtney, now the burden of proof lies with you. Show us evidence that Simon Keyes entered the prison. You want me to present evidence? I'm happy to oblige. What? Does she really have evidence? It's about time I told you. Now that I know the basis of your reasoning, Prosecutor Edgeworth. What is she thinking? It seems you don't even know Simon Keyes' real occupation. He is a circus performer. Oh no, not the clowns again. A circus performer? Yes, have you ever heard of the Very Big Circus? Circus? Wait a minute. But of course. Yeah, oh yeah, right, I did a Cruella de Vil voice for her. Yesterday was a day I wouldn't have missed for the world. Wouldn't have missed for the world. Did you have some kind of important meeting? Oh heavens no, I despise meetings. It was the animal show, of course. Not unless the dog is Maya summoning a dog spirit. No, she's not summoning Cujo! Hi, also things are falling out of my desk, I apologize. Oh my goodness! I need to get like a bigger desk cubby. I don't know, do I call this a cubby? I call it a cubby. It seems you realized. On the day of the incident, an animal show was being performed at the prison, and the show was put on by the Very Big Circus. So then, do you mean Simon is? Simon Keyes entered the prison as a staff member of the animal show. That we know for a fact. Okay, that's news to us. This woman, she's been concealing this fact the whole time? She's only planned to reveal it after hearing my reasoning. Come to think of it. What are you doing, Justine? Don't butt in like that. Pardon me, Sebastian. Yes, your words on the suspect are very interesting. However, shouldn't you get to the best part first? Mr. de Best was going to say it then, but she stopped him. How do you like that, worthless prosecutor? You didn't do anything. You are you are just about as Well then, now it really is time for a recess. I'll end with some advice. I had already doubted your abilities as a prosecutor, which is why I relieved you of your authority. You'd best not forget that. What are you trying to say? The PIC can still take away your badge. If you value your badge, I'd advise you not to show your face before me again. Yeah, I was about to say, she's threatening us and this feels like a cover-up. Is that a threat? The goddess of law is merciful, but that doesn't mean you can get away with everything. And one more thing, I must digress. I suggest you stop with this defense attorney act. That's none of your concern. I don't intend to abandon a case I am involved in so easily. For defense attorneys, a relationship of mutual trust with their client is vital. It is very different from the way of the prosecutor. In any case, you didn't even know about your client's occupation. Well then, I must be going. May the blessings of the goddess of law be upon you. I don't trust her. I feel like she is covering up something. My tuxedo de best. My job here is done, but you did nothing. Thank you, Tylenose. Did Simon lie to us? It seems he lied to Uncle Ray, too. This complicates matters. Why'd he do that? Hey, Miles, don't tell me you've got cold feet already. Courtney Pie is quite a handful, but giving up is still uncool. A defense attorney's creed is to never give up. Remember, you're my assistant. Of course, I don't plan on giving up either. It's just, my theory that he couldn't enter the prison no longer holds. It looks like we'll have to investigate once more. Okay, hold on. This is hydration time for me. Okay. Sorry, I'm still making sure my vocal cords don't sound like sandpaper. Yeah, that's kind of a problem, though. Should have been honest with us, but now this is gonna bite us in the butt. Why did you not mention that beforehand? No, but I did! What didn't I mention? That you're a member of the Very Big Circus? No, it's just that, you know, I can't call myself a member yet. I'm just a new recruit. You're still newly hired, but you're still a member. There's no dancing around it. Regardless, that still makes you a member. Yeah, okay. Back on the ground again. So why didn't you tell us that before? If I had told you I was part of the circus, it would have made me look suspicious, right? Well, it's making you look more suspicious because you didn't tell me the truth!
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin!
Still alive. I know, my vocal cords haven't been used this much in like over a week. It's really weird. Since I also knew that nightly and all that, I didn't think anyone would believe what I had to say, not even you guys, Kay. Didn't we promise to believe in you? But Mr. Edgeworth, you're just kinda scary. Man, you're just terrible at getting info from people, aren't you, Miles? No, my husband, he's like, my husband's the charismatic one. That's none of your concern. Looks like we need to have a talk with him again. So, what did you do in the circus, Simon? I guess you could say I'm a wild animal tamer. I'm still just an apprentice, though. Wow, that's incredible! So you command lions and tigers to do your bidding, right? No, nothing crazy like that. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. My partner is this little guy right here. Oh my gosh. No. I have to stare at the chimp's face. And that makes you a wild animal tamer. He's more like an organ grinder than a wild animal tamer. Money the monkey! Hey, Money, cut that out. He can be quite a handful sometimes. Why is he back? Who made this? Oh my gosh, but okay, I have to admit he totally looks cute right here. I still would not allow a monkey on my head like this. This is a danger right here. I'm just saying, please do not let the monkey climb on you like this. This is just Ratatouille. I would feel better if this was a rat on my head, because a rat is just more safe, to be honest. This is the plot of Ratatouille, though. I thought organ grinders controlled their monkeys, not the other way around. Very big circus? Yesterday, you told us you were just a regular employee, correct? Even if I'm a member of the circus, I'm still legally an employee. Or just like any regular company, the ringleader is the boss and I'm just a grunt. I even have a supervisor. She's the head of the Wild Animal Tamer Division. No matter what kind of fierce creature, they all immediately follow her every command. Oh, the circus music is back. She might even be able to get a handle on Miles here. I am not a wild animal. Did you and your supervisor take part in the animal show here at the prison? Yeah, it was just us two. It was only a small operation this time around. Basically, my supervisor takes center stage, and I take care of all the dirty work. Well, I did have a tiny part in the performance. So there were only 2 members of the circus that are related to this case. Except how... Listen, I just... Oh my gosh, you know... I just love, like... I adore rats, honestly, is my thing. I miss interacting with rats all the time. Again, they were just so nice. They would just sit in my hand and just kind of chill while I like scritch their chins and sing to them. This is just what I do with my guinea pigs now. So can you tell me about your movements around the prison? Okay, I went to meet Knightley 2 days ago around noon, and that's when you gave him the chessboard. That's right. And then that night I started setting up the stage in the courtyard. It was pretty tough going back and forth moving all the crates by myself. I left everything in. Workroom A, I think. Just temporary storage. Workroom A, that's where the body was discovered. Didn't your supervisor help you at all? No way, I can't let her do anything like that. That's my job. After I got everything ready, we started rehearsing. When we left, it was almost midnight. The show was set to start at 8 a.m. on the next day and go on until 10 a.m. The only one who went in and out of where the body was found is Mr. Keyes, and then the body was found just before the show ended. Do you happen to know why you were arrested? It was weird how it happened so fast. I don't think that depends. Oh man, thank you for that, right? Oh my gosh, thank you. I don't think that DePest guy would have just arrested on a whim. I wouldn't put it past him though. Well, maybe it's because of that? When I was moving the crates, I decided to go check up on him. You know, nightly. You went directly into the detention block. Did you have permission? No, I had to sneak in. It wasn't a formal visit or anything. Why would you do that? didn't you already see him 2 days ago? Why would you go and do such a thing? Well, we're the only friends either of us had since childhood. He was the same as me. We never had it real families. I just wanted to talk with him for a bit, so I went to see him. I get it, but you're still gonna get in so much trouble if you get found out. You didn't have a family. When I was younger, I lost the only family I had, my father. So is that it? I know all too well how it feels to lose your father at a young age. So, you're the same as Mr. Edgeworth and me. Don't make me cry. Game, don't do it. So it was just the two of you talking at that time. Yes, all the other cells were empty and there weren't any guards nearby either. But then you got found out and that's why they suspected you. What? What? Did I do something really bad? Yes, you didn't have permission. That's the problem. Oh my gosh!
99 gifted a tier 1 sub to Toju Jupiter.
What?
Trask
Oh
899
my
gifted a tier
gosh,
1 sub to
Trask, you
Xeno
did
Awesome
not have to
Gaming.
do that. Oh my gosh, Trask, thank you so much for
Trask
for all
899
those
gifted a
gift
tier
subs.
1
Oh my
sub to Robosana.
The last one's gonna just stay at the bottom too.
Trask 899 gifted a tier 1 sub to
I
still
just gotta
underscore
live
your
with it.
underscore Zelda.
Oh my gosh.
Trask 899 gifted a tier 1 sub
Trask,
to
I don't
99
know what to
Rufus.
say. Thank you so much. I really don't know what to say.
Trask 899 gifted a tier 1 sub to a way to hit.
I don't know. Just thank you.
Trask 899 gifted a tier 1 sub to
You
Xrex.
really didn't have to, but thank you so much. I'm just waiting for it to
Trask
show.
899 gifted a tier 1 sub to Have underscore
I'm
man.
gonna take a sip of water because I should.
Trask 899 gifted
Okay.
a tier 1 sub to Retro Rob.
I'm not gonna cry anymore today. Oh, there it is.
Trask 899 gifted a tier 1 sub to Anime Girl Fita Woo.
Thank you. Thank you, TTS, for the woo at the end. That was great. I just have to look at it now. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for let's go see. Is it? Oh my gosh, help me. I can't even. You just said that, Tylenose. Something must have happened while Mr. Keys and Knightley were alone. That's probably the best logic. It seems that we'll need to talk with your supervisor as well. She should be here today too, probably in the courtyard. If it's who I think it is, if they bring back another character, I'm thinking of someone very specific, but I want to see. I'm sorry it turned out like this, boss. Simon, if there's anything we can do to help, just tell us. What? But I can't do anything in return. Don't you worry about that. We're your allies. That's because we're little birds of a feather, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Birds of a feather, huh? I suppose that's true. We have sufficient information about your past. I doubt you had a motive to kill Knightley. Rather, you are probably the most affected by his death. And I doubt someone as timid as you could work up the courage to murder someone. Alright, I'll get you out of here. We'll believe in you. Well, what do we have here? Starting to get a hang of the whole defense attorney gig? You sounded a bit like your old man just now. Me? Sound like my father. I'm just thinking you're becoming more like your father. He would say the defense attorney's job is to be an ally to the deserted. If you're going to ride that stallion into the sunrise, wait for me, I'll run in too. Oh man, I love that image in my head of just Edgeworth coming in on a horse. Oh gosh, now that image is in my head. Clearly they're bringing back the dummy. Tylenose, I so hope they aren't. That is the absolute last thing I personally want to see from that case. Mr. Shields, I think you mean Sunset. Yeah, of course, it was just a joke. Want some candy? No, thank you. I don't like sweets. Is that gonna be important? That seems random. Oh, really? What a shame. Don't offer me some candy, Uncle Ray. What's wrong with the sunrise? The legendary Yatagarasu is all about the sun, since the sunlight always exposes the truth, and so is the great goddess Amaterasu. Good grief. For now, let's just head to the... Wait! You're welcome. Baker. That was all thanks to Trask, which again, Trask. Thank you again so much. You did not have to. But you're welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. For now, let's just head to the prison courtyard and see what we can find there. Let's go. I need to see if I'm right, if this is the character I'm thinking of. The shutter is open. Oh, I guess there's another way we can go? Yes, it looks like that way leads to the courtyard. So what are we waiting for? Come on, let's get a move on. Bye, Kay. She's certainly in high spirits. I'm about to see, and I kind of want to place a bet, but I'm not going to. But I'm about to get a confirmation here if this is like a sort of reunion case. What do you call it that? I mean, we already have the monkey, so that's one character that's back. So that I want to see if I'm 2 for 2. So this is the courtyard. Just before the body was discovered, the animal show was held here. It just looks like a carnival. Man, I bet it was lots of fun. This is still so weird that this was just setting this up in a prison. The prisoners were gathered here when the body was found, so that means whoever saw the show has an alibi. Okay. Floor plans updated, detention center and prison maps. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. We should start by checking the area for clues. Oh, okay! It's a body, it's a body, it's a body. It's an elephant. I can't imagine the weight of that. Jesus, quick, throw a peanut! Cut it out, you! Help me, Mr. Edgeworth! You there! Stop right this instant! It's going faster! Anyone, help! Down, a steak, down. Oh my gosh. Who are... It is, she's back. It's 2 for 2, I was right. Looks like you found a new playmate. Good for you, Asik. And her, she back. I did not expect this. It wasn't playing around. It was about to eat me. It's an elephant, honey. It can't eat you. Huh? No way that's impossible. This child doesn't bite. Often? Often, huh? People normally never get to play with an elephant up close. Isn't it wonderful? No, it's not. It's wonderful, right? It was simply marvelous, little lady. Mr. Shields. Really? Oh, that makes me so happy. The glitter. So how about a hug as thanks? Hey, watch the way you swing that thing. Weren't you taught not to hit people with your trunk? Oh, it's like Asik is friends with everyone. I am an assistant of this defense attorney. My name is Miss Miles Edgeworth. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Regina Berry. Nice to meet ya. I know your husband, I think. I'm the great thief and defense attorney's assistant. Assistant's assistant. Man, that is hard to say. Kay Faraday. That's a rather complicated job title. And the one playing with Mr. Elephant is the defense attorney, Mr. Ray Shields. It's not Mr. Elephant, it's Asik, the fantastic Asian elephant. You're incredible, Regina. You made Asik stop right away. Well, I'm a wild animal tamer after all. Really? Then you must be Simon's supervisor. Yep, I'm the head of the Very Big Circus Wild Animal Tamer Division. The one and only Regina Berry. It's a pleasure to meet ya. I'm Ace Attorney Ray Shields. It looks like he's the one she has a handle on. Yeah, she's perfect. What are you mumbling about, Kay? Look at her. She's energetic, fun-loving, and healthy. She could be the new member of the Yatagarasu. She'd be perfect as a great... yes. Robbing places on an elephant. How conspicuous. A great thief. That sounds like fun. We could make a huge ruckus with the animals. No. Then the animals become criminals. You can't make a ruckus. A great thief is supposed to be quiet and sneaky-like. But the show needs to have a flash. Being quiet is kinda boring. Oh, I guess she's not very thief-like after all. It seems there has been a breakdown in negotiations. There very much has. Alright, let's get started. Mr. Edgeworth, let's check out everything that looks suspicious. We'll even look through the barbed wire if we have to. Yes, we need to gather more information about the case. We should also try talking with anyone connected to the case. I'm going to talk to Regina first. I zoned out and back in at exact wrong second. What was the exact wrong second, Chris? Head of the Wild Animal Tamer Division, are you Mr. Keyes' supervisor? That's right. Very Big Circus was created by my daddy. But Daddy died in a murder incident, which we were witness to. Your dad is? Oh no, okay. No, I was there for that. Please don't cry. But after that, our current ringmaster made the circus even bigger. The ringmaster is Daddy's close friend. He's like a funny uncle. Wow, a funny uncle? That's great, Regina. Yup, Uncle Mo established the Wild Animal Tamer Magic and Ventriloquist Division. Oh no, they kept the ventriloquism. Oh my gosh, is Mo here? Is Mo actually here? Only the Wild Animal Tamer and Ventriloquist divisions have subordinates, though. Very Big Circus is going to become even more fabulous. Yes, that sounds amazing. The way these two are carrying on, I'd hate to put a damper on things. The animal show? Could you tell us about the animal show? It's an amazing show. It has a storyline and everything. What's more, it's a love story. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Baby, it's a love story? Baby, just say yes? Is it based on the hit Taylor Swift song? Very nice. Are you the heroine, Regina Pie? Nope. The heroine of this show is Mystique. And her partner is Regent the Tiger. It's about the forbidden love between an elephant and a tiger. Are you just taking a note from B-Stars, Regina? You just changed the species, but it sounds like it's going the same direction. Elephant and tiger? Forbidden love? That's right. It's what they call a love triangle. Isn't it romantic? I don't like that trope. It sounds amazing, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Heroine. Mystique is a female elephant. Since it's a love triangle, shouldn't there be one more animal involved? Yep, the third animal. He's the one who interferes with the love between Mystique and Regent. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you think it is? Well, since it's a circus, perhaps a lion. I think a crow would be nice. The third animal is a naughty little monkey. Is it Penny? Why is it a monkey? Forbidden love between, think of those logistics. I am. This is just like the Pokemon meme between the Skitty and the Whale Lord, except I'm thinking elephant, tiger, monkey? I need that monkey. Oh my gosh, why do I not have that monkey sound from the Mario movie? Why do I not have it? The scale suddenly got smaller. Oh, the Money the Monkey, not Penny. Money the Monkey. I don't know why I thought Penny. Money the Monkey. Nope, the one who plays the role of the monkey is Simon. Why are you not using your actual monkey? Money is a little too small. But why are you have a monkey, okay. He's like the villain who tries to break up the love between Mystique and Regent. How will Mystique and Regent control their own destiny? Isn't it wonderful? I guess? I thought Mr. Keyes just did all the grunt work. Wouldn't you feel sorry for Simon if he didn't get to perform on stage? I just have several questions about this plotline. Could you tell me about the preparations for the show? Simon handled everything, so I don't know that much about it. Simon insisted on it. He wanted me to focus on the show. I saw Simon doing something near the well, though. The well? If I recall, it was behind the stage. What were you doing? Summoning Sadako back there? I better go take a look at it later. He even moved this giant stage all by himself. Simon is such a nice guy. But that sounds like something Simon would do. While crying profusely, During the preparation, Simon went back and forth between the workroom and the courtyard. They were using the workroom to store our equipment. Only Simon entered that room, so I don't know anything about it. The workroom? Was it the one where we found the dead body? So Simon was the one who entered workroom A. Man, the bad news just keeps on coming. Mr. Lawyer, please promise me you'll help Simon. Don't worry, despite his looks, Mr. Edgeworth is really amazing. Despite my looks, and just what is wrong with the way I look? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so can I actually go check the well? Is it like, do I have to go through the door? Is it back here? The door is locked. Want me to pick the lock? Success is not guaranteed, though. No, if need be, I'll just borrow a key. Sheesh, I thought it was finally a chance for me to steal the spotlight. Don't even think about stealing anything in my presence. Not even the spotlight. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, Edgeworth. I'm gonna check the elephant. Oh no, I'm actually— danger, high voltage. These signs really do exist. What is this, Jurassic Park? On the other side, you can see what appears to be the detention center's garden. It's just as Warden Roland said. You can see the garden from her office. If it weren't for this barbed wire, we could take a look at the garden on the other side. That is Warden Roland's prized garden. I doubt she'd let us in so easily. Oh my. Who? Oh, speaking of... There you are, Regina, darling. This is why I have to go Cruella de Vil. Oh, Miss Roland. I was looking all over for you. I wanted to have a little chat with you. A chat about what? Can I be privy to this chat? The prison? Could you tell me a little about this prison? Currently, this place is my pride and joy, which I like to call our home. When I first came here, this prison was in a terrible state. Terrible state? You mean the prisoners' attitudes? There are no bad children in my family. It was the environment that was terrible. That's why after giving it a lot of thought, I enlisted the help of the animals. Being together with animals will soften up even the most hardened criminals. Right now, everyone has returned to their most honest self. Just take a look at Frankie. He's a model prisoner. The model prisoner who was trying to steal from a dead body. That is true. There are lots of model prisoners here, but Frankie is number one. He's proactive with his job training and helps out with the chores. Don't the other model prisoners do job training and chores? Oh, who? Don't be silly. They all do, of course. It's just that Frankie here, he has his sights set on something different. Something feels strange. In any case, he's a very good boy. Please get along with one another. He's not that good of a boy, lady. We just discussed this. The enchanting music, the prancing animals, the very big circus is fabulous, darling. If you come here, you can see a show once a month. Really? Then maybe I should know. Was she just thinking about committing a crime? Once a month, you said. Is it always the very big circus? Of course, I'm Regina Darling's biggest fan. My darling Regina, she's just so fabulous. She's such a cutie pie, I could just eat her up. She really likes her darling Regina. That's why I'm worried about poor little Simon. If he is found guilty, Regina Darling will be heartbroken. Mr. Lawyer, please take care of little Simon. If there's anything I can help with, please don't hesitate to ask. I won't? Okay, what about the stage? This is the stage where they put on the animal show. If I put on a great thief show, I wonder if anyone would come. I would, but is it entirely legal? I'm pretty sure the police would show up. They probably would. At least if you advertise it. There's the well. Oh, I get very creepy feelings right now. This crude-looking well seems handcrafted. Was it built by the inmates? Thank you, Trask. There are a bunch of tools lying around. Oh, there are a bunch of tools lying around the well. A long piece of rope and a heavy-looking weight. It weighs 33 pounds. It says so right there. There's even a couple of pulleys. I'm not using the well to hydrate. Have you had well water? It's probably just because I'm from New York and I'm saying this, but I had well water, I think, upstate or something, and I noticed it right away, and I was like freaking out because the taste was so different. Okay, please stop touching other people's things. Stingy pants. I'm just checking stuff out. It's not like I'm going to take them home with me. Still, these tools, what were they used for? That's a good question, and I'm kind of curious. If you need to pick the lock, use the murder weapon. I am not even attempting. So I can't take a look at... Wait, the sheet color. I just noticed. Right here. I need to go to my organizer, but I'm gonna go there in a second. Same color. Same color. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. I don't even good on me for remembering that. Mr. Attorney, how are we doing today? We're doing, hey, we just met a few moments ago. Please do forgive me. Ever since I've come here, I've been working on refining my speech. That's not the only thing that needs refining. Right now, I'm helping out with the cleanup after the show. But if there's anything you need, please let me know. You'll have my full cooperation. How are you helping? I'm in the middle of volunteer work right now, as you can see. I am a model prisoner. No, you're not. I have been reborn inside this prison. Reborn as a thief. That was... The devil made me do it. Okay, sure, and the devil made me, take food that wasn't mine out of the fridge at 3 a.m. For real, my dude? I didn't actually do that, by the way. I'm just trying to think of a quick example. How can you blame the devil? You're a disgrace to thieves. I have nothing to say. I still have much to learn. As a thief, but as you can see, I've exchanged my bracelet for a working one. I will continue to devote myself to being a model prisoner. Again, with a model prisoner, give it a rest already. I didn't steal from Denny's. I paid them. I paid them for my... What is it that I always get? The crepes, but I forget, the berry vanilla or something like that. I pay for my crepes, and I pay for my bacon, and I pay for the eggs that come with it. Listen, listen, I would never do that to Denny's. They treat us really well. I'd be going there more often if it weren't for gas prices right now. I'm training to pay my debt to society once I become eligible for parole. So you were training instead of watching the animal show. So there were only 2 people who did not watch the show, Saw It and Doggin. Why didn't you say anything about Doggin earlier? Well, if you asked any inmate at this prison, they'd all think twice before telling you. I don't like that. That person is like the ruler of this place. Are you saying he has a palace in this prison that the phantom thieves need to go into? Around here, we call him the supplier. The supplier, if you ask him nicely, he can provide you with anything you want. What? Is that allowed? Listen, if I stole from Denny's, do you think they would keep allowing me back in? Normally it's not allowed. I'm probably when I used to be able to go a ton, we were probably like customers of the month. Normally it's not allowed, but with him it's another story. He supposedly has a secret route to procure these goods. As the supplier, Doggin would be in a position of power. However, I've put all that behind me. All I care about now is applying mud packs to the animals. Mud packs? I coat the animal's fur with my mineral-rich mud packs to give it a beautiful shine. To help with my training, I give them to all the animals in prison, each and every one of them. Mud, huh? It could be related to that piece of evidence. I should present it to him. I have? Mud? That wasn't mud on the rubber, that was blood. Blood and mud. Is it that? That's the rubber glove I dropped. Where did the mud on this glove come from? That's the mud from my mud packs. At the time I was practicing applying my mud packs. Could you tell me when this took place on the day of the incident? Since the animal show had started, I'd say it was around 9 a.m. The mud packs didn't it start at, wasn't it between 8 and 10? The mud packs turned the animals' bodies pitch black and my heart was pure white. I was totally engrossed with covering the animals in mud. Prison life must be taxing on his stress levels. This is why I wouldn't survive in prison. My stress levels would peak after 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Thanks to the warden's policies, I can undergo job training here. I owe her a debt of gratitude. But really, I would have loved to show everyone yesterday. You did a wonderful job on the stage, Regina darling. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad all the prisoners came to see it. Well, about that, just between you and me, not everyone came to see the show. That would be dogging inside, I imagine. There were 3 people who didn't see your show yesterday. Oh! Unbelievable, really. Excuse me, but did you say there were 3 prisoners who did not see the show? That's right, I took count, and there were 3 empty seats. And we even had the correct number of seats set out. Doesn't that seem weird to you, Mr. Edgeworth? It does. We had thought that Doggin and Sod were the only 2 prisoners who were not present in the courtyard during the show. But that doesn't add up. Where did the 3rd person go? Further investigation is needed. Oh, that's our second plot twist for tonight. I was having so much fun talking to you, Regina darling, that I completely forgot. It's time to feed my baby. My baby? Are you talking about your... I forget the name of it. Oh! You just keep that there? Do you have a license, ma'am, do you rehabilitate wild animals? Do you have a license? I don't know if this is legal. It's an alligator. How do I even respond to this? Oh, Allie, you look as cute as ever. How do you even? Oh, how cute! So her name is Allie? Yep, she's Allie the alligator. She's my favorite out of all my family. How lovely. I want to try petting it. Do not. If Regina darling wants to pet it, go right ahead. I'll allow it. You're going to lose. Hi, this is how you lose a hand or something. Don't do it, please. You seem pretty excited. They seem pretty excited. We need to go check the prison cells, don't we? That's right. Let's look for the 3rd prisoner who didn't see the animal show. Before something happens, where do you stash your gators? Me, personally, I have none. I have nowhere to put a gator. I don't think my bathtub covers it. Mr. Edgeworth, I finally found you, sir. Oh my gosh. Detective Gumshoe, I take it the investigation is running smoothly. The judge and that prosecutor haven't shown up yet. Oh yeah, I also got your message, sir. What was the result of the examination of the victim's cell? We hit the jackpot, sir. Traces of blood were found on the cell floor. There wasn't a whole lot there, though. This should prove that the murder occurred in the holding cell. Indeed, the probability has increased. However, we still cannot say for certain. I thought you'd say that, sir, so I asked the lab guys to look to it a little further. They're running an analysis on the blood, so we'll know soon if it's the victim's or not. Way to go, Gummy! Good thinking! Detective, you've outdone yourself. What caused this sudden foresight? I'm actually a little hurt that you're so surprised by it, sir. I hope nothing bad comes of this. I feel like that was foreshadowing here. Once we get the results, we can prove that the scene was the holding cell, which leaves finding out how that doggy managed to sneak his way in here. Just leave that to me, pal. Since that other prosecutor isn't here, we can investigate as much as we want. That's why I brought my secret weapons with me. Secret weapons? That's right, pal. They've gotten us out of a few jams before. Take a gander at Dick Gumshoe's 7 secret weapons. Looks like he'll come in handy. Want to take up his offer, Miles? Detective, please allow us the use of your secret weapons. Sure thing, sir. First, I'll give you a rundown. Secret weapon number 1, the trusty metal detector. Perfect for finding all kinds of metallic objects, as its name implies. Next, secret weapon number 2, everyone's favorite pal, missile. No. I have nowhere to put a gator, implying that's the only reason you don't have the place's gator on it. Listen, it would be a dream of mine to run like some kind of like wild animal sanctuary or like rehabilitation center. I don't have the room. I do not have the space where I live though. The only thing I'm allowed to have is guinea pigs and cats, and that's about it. I don't even have a fenced-in yard yet. You can't track any scent you want, especially the scent of food. He's much cuter than Mr. Doggin's dog. And then secret weapon number 3. It's, this. Your fishing pole? Isn't that a fishing pole? What are you trying to catch? No, actually, I just brought it by accident. Never mind that. What's next, detective? That's all of them, sir. You said there were 7. What? You called them the 7 secret weapons, but there's only 3 of them, and one's an accident. That's all I have for now, pal. We can use the rest next time. I can't just reveal them all at once. Why do you think they're called secret weapons, pal? That just sounds like an excuse, Gummy. It doesn't matter. We'll just use the 3 weapons he's provided. Alright, which one do you want to use? I don't know. I have options, apparently. Metal detector? The metal detector, if you please. A metal detector, sir. I'll sweep the area right away. Metal detector, activate. I was like, are we gonna actually have to use it, or is Gummy doing it? What happened, detective? Sorry about that, sir. It seems the battery's dead. Oh man, guess we can't use that then. Looks like the metal detector won't be any help to us. Try another one, sir. I'm going with good old missile then. Can't go wrong. You want missile, sir? Can't go wrong. Hey pal, over here, missile. There he is. Can't go wrong. First, let's decide what scent he should track down. We are searching for the route, dog into dog, used to get to the detention cell. This route would have also been the same path used to carry the body to the prison. So if we have him track the scent of the body, that should lead us to the path. Let's see if it does it. Don't... I can't, he's just so adorable. Don't you smell something sweet? Really, all I can smell is the scent of blood. It's a very faint scent, like cake or something. The scent of cake from the body. So was the body alive? Alright, Missile, get a good whiff of that scent, pal. And there he goes. Come on, let's follow after him. Such a good boy. Look at that little curvy tail. That way is. He's heading towards the special cell. And he's gone straight inside. Yes, let's follow him. Oh, that's not good, is it? Somebody give the dog cake. No, don't actually give the dog cake. If you're gonna give the dog a cake, make sure it's a doggy-approved cake. This is dog in cell, but it looks like he's absent at the moment. Maybe he's being interrogated. What's in here? Shh, I think he's found something. I've never seen Missile that angry before. What could there be in this room? Mr. Edgeworth, we better take a look. I have never seen him that upset. The bell? Look at this, Mr. Edgeworth. There's a small chisel here. I'm not well versed in woodworking, but this seems to be a pocket-sized chisel. Oh, I was looking at the bell. A pocket-sized chisel, and must be convenient to have one wherever you go. Is that from a thief's point of view? No, it's from a great thief's point of view. She didn't even skip a beat. What else could he have been barking at? Up here? It's the chisel's Doggin uses. More than enough for him to murder someone with. Speaking of chisels, it kind of looks like someone used to chisel on your forehead, Mr. Edgeworth. And what is that supposed to mean? See, that furrow between your brow is getting deeper. It looks just like a carving. I would leave the subject alone if I were you. Okay, honey, I love you. The drink? A teacup and biscuits. I suppose he has his tea time in here too. Playing chess while drinking tea in his cell. Isn't this going a bit overboard with the special treatment? It's like he gets whatever he wants. Don't complain to me. You should tell him yourself. I think I'll pass on that. Yeah, I'm not telling him. The cookies? Oh no, wait, they're biscuits, not cookies. Wait, right. We already talked about those. The chessboard? It's Doggin's chessboard. It still has that hound piece on it. And the chessboard has legs. Aren't these things expensive? They can be. This is very good craftsmanship. Mr. Doggin playing chess is kind of unexpected, you know? I figured he'd be more of a Go player or something like that. Go, do you play Go, Kay? I'm really good at Go Bang. But that's not Go. Oh man, he's going. Missile, maybe this is what you're barking at. Oh, clearly. Whoa, hey, knock it off, pal. Missile's so angry. Chocolate cake is bad for dogs. Yes, theobromine. Do not give to your dog, aka chocolate. No good. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll eat it all myself. Wow, that was pretty good. Should you have eaten that? How do we know it wasn't poisoned? Good for you, but it looks like someone else has a problem with that. That wasn't fair, Gummy. I wanted to eat it too. I doubt it's wise to eat food you find laying around a prison. Anyway, I guess Missile was barking at the cake, sir. That was pointless. Is that police dog going to get the job done? He's fine, pal. He was just following his stomach instead of his nose. Let's track down the scent of the body for the real this time, Missile. He's still a good boy. I don't care. Sniff, sniff. Woof, woof. Oh, looks like he's found something else, sir. Okay. Now it's this cell. This would be Mr. Elbert's cell. I'd like to examine the interior. Detective, call a guard. Roger that, sir. Ooh, what kind of sushi, Yang? Good work, Detective. By the way, is Jay Elbert still being held in the disciplinary room? No, he should have already returned. He was present during the noon roll call. He may have been assigned to work someplace else. I see. Well then, may we examine this cell? Yes, sir. Okay, I gotta the trash? Giving the prisoners a that's a heater, not trash. Giving the prisoners a heater is careless. They're much too lenient here. Did this guy use the heater every day? It was probably for his weight management, since training was his hobby. Wouldn't his partner Rocky get too hot? I think their combination is hot enough. Yeah, I actually do worry. Isn't that really hot for the polar bear? This sandbag shows signs of repeated use. Aha! You want a box too, Missile? I don't think that's why he's barking. Look at him go. It can't be. Detective, move the sandbag at what I thought there was going to be a body shoved in the sandbag. Why am I always this morbid? Yes, sir. Shiki's Red Dragon and Ninja Roll this time. Ooh, what's inside those out of curiosity? Oh, this is... Hey, Missile, come back here. I'm going too. Don't just crawl in there. Hold it. I'll stop them, sir. Don't crawl in there. It's too tight for me, sir. Detective, your thunder thighs don't fit in there. It can't be helped. I'll have to wait for her to contact me. You just let your daughter just going through there like it's the Liberty Science Center with the dark holes you can crawl through. Wow, nobody probably knows what that means unless you live anywhere near that area. I wouldn't go through those as a kid though. I was like so terrified of the dark. I was like that one kid that never went through them, but I heard it was a lot of fun. Hello, Kay, are you alright? Don't get so worked up. Right now I'm in the detention center. The detention center? That hole comes out at Nightly's cell. Really, stay where you are. I'm coming over there now. Interesting. Convenient. Yeah, sure, I have holes in all my prisons I run too for convenient fast travel.
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
I don't. Kay, Mr. Edgeworth, I really helped out, didn't I? Indeed, she doesn't appear to be injured. The floorboards have been ripped out from under the bed, sir. Wow, we did not notice that. Oh, that's a... You know, you could have a hole in your mattress, or you could have a hole in your floor under your mattress. Take your pick. It seems we found what we were looking for. The passageway between the detention center and prison is blocked by solid doors. However, there was a secret underground tunnel beneath it. Oh, cool, Yang, cool. I haven't had, oh my gosh, I haven't had sushi in so long. I know Rob is probably thinking that we totally have to check out the sushi place again at Gen Con. Because that's probably when next time I can get something like that. We were following a sweet scent and arrived here. That means the scent must have come from Nightly's body. Okay, that was updated. There are small has a sweet scent. Come to think of it, his body was covered in dirt. It may have been caused by passing through the tunnel. Kay, what was the inside of the tunnel like? It was pitch black, so I really couldn't see much, but I took some photos. Please show us. How? Oh, night vision? This is spoons and forks. Were these used to dig the tunnel? How long would that take you, though? That's my thing. Like, you see it. Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking of... Only Twisted Wonderland players would know what I'm thinking of, but I'm just thinking of their plan during the Scarabia arc to just, we'll dig our way out of here. I'm like, okay, Grim, calm down. But more importantly, what are these footprints? These footprints, could they belong to a dog? Interesting. And this will surely be vital evidence. However, before we consider that, we have a big problem. A problem? J. Elbert could use this tunnel to move around freely. Detective, confirm his whereabouts post-haste. Perhaps he's... You may be right, sir. This is a big deal. How did nobody notice it? Don't they regularly check, like, prisoners' rooms in prison? Not that I really know much about how prisons are run, but don't they do that? After speaking with the guards, the search for J. Elbert was carried out immediately. They searched every nook and cranny of the detention center and the prison, but in the end, they found no sign of him. And he's gone. Congrats, y'all. This is officially the worst run prison ever. Did you contact the police? Yes, ma'am. We've already done that. We've set up a security perimeter around the prison, ma'am. Right. This is the first scandal in our prison's history. We're so sorry. She's completely different from before. Mr. Edgeworth, was it? Thank you for finding the escapee's tunnel. But it's a little too late. Mr. Elbert has long since left here. I don't believe he has gone beyond the detention center. There are security gates located at the exit of the detention center. I believe it would have been difficult to get through those, wouldn't you agree? Maybe he has another tunnel. We certainly can't deny that possibility, however. Anyway, there's no use in you being here now. Please return to your investigation. Yes, we'll do that. Dang, that is a really big boo-boo. You guys, get back to your posts, too. Detective Gumshoe, sir. We've got the results of that blood test you requested. Good work, pal. These are the forensic results of the blood stain found in Nightly's cell. So what's it say, Mr. Edgeworth? The blood is confirmed to have been Nightly's. Okay, no surprise there. At least that's not a plot twist. Hey now, that's good news. We found the blood stain in Nightly's cell and discovered the tunnel the dog used. Furthermore, the security camera shows footage of a dog attacking Nightly in his cell. We have all the evidence we need. It's time we asked Doggin a few questions. Doggin, you say? Please, use utmost caution. That man even has henchmen outside of the prison. Outside of the prison? Is this related to his secret trade routes as the supplier? The police have been searching for Doggin's henchmen for ages. I've also been helping them, but... So that means back then... I mean, I'm not surprised, considering again, he's a serial killer, everyone in the prison's afraid of him, of course I'd work for him too, I'm scared. Can that be used against me in the court of law for saying that? You had evidence transferred from the precinct. Yes, we borrowed all the evidence concerning Doggin. I've been interrogating him personally in my office, but no matter how much evidence we have on him, we can't get a single word out of him. Just bring Allie the alligator in to interrogate him at this point. The warden interrogates him herself. Why go that far? Lose your focus and he'll eat you alive, be on your guard. Whoa, you made Uncle Ray a little nervous. Made me nervous. I don't want to interrogate him. Allie is prone to snap judgments. Trask, that was very clever. Oh my gosh. Judge Courtney, what are you doing here? Oh great, they're here to mess everything up. Questioning a prisoner. Did you forget that we're investigating as well? Or rather, have you forgotten my warning? If you value your badge, you should not have appeared before me again. And how was I supposed to know you were here? I'm sorry if you thought I would be able to abide by those words. I won't overlook something important just to heed your warning. I've come for a testimony about the truth of this case, which you have overlooked. You mean to say you require my humble services? As I promised, I've returned to prove that you are the culprit. Interesting. Do tell. Before that, you should first listen to our reasoning. We can say with confidence that Simon Keyes is the culprit. Only Simon Keyes could have moved Mr. Knightley into the prison. And we can show proof of this fact. But first, I'd like to hear your resolve, Prosecutor Edgeworth. If our reasoning is correct, will you submit it to us? Your prosecutor's badge? No! You'll deprive him of his badge? Is that a threat, pal? No, it's not a threat, rather an act of compassion. Normally, I wouldn't even have taken notice of you, since you have no right to investigate. However, if you are able to show proper resolve, I would be willing to let you be my opponent. Are you willing to risk it? Your prosecutor's badge. Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth, sir. You know he's gonna do it. Very well. I trust my own reasoning, but moreover, at the moment, I am currently a defense attorney's assistant first and a prosecutor second. I will not sully the good name of the Edgeworth law offices. I intend to see my job through. I won't yield to your threats. So be it. Is this bravery, or simply foolishness? On the Goddess of Law's behalf, I shall be the judge of that. Sebastian, allow me to. Yeah, I got it. I'm counting on you, Justine. Oh, I'm not nervous at all about this testimony. No, sir. I presume you know of the incident Mr. Knightley caused the day before yesterday? He attacked a guard and stole his keys. Afterwards, Simon Keyes stopped by his cell with an animal cage from the show. During this time, Mr. Knightley was able to use the stolen key to exit his cell. He then hid in the cage while it was moved to the prison workroom. Okay. Weren't those... Correct me! Nobody correct me if I'm wrong, but this is me thinking to myself. Weren't the keys taken without anyone noticing, if I'm remembering correctly, or am I just pulling that out of my butt? I'm gonna look it up to see. During the attack on the guard, the key was stolen, current location unknown. Oh, during the attack on the guard. Shoot, yeah, no, never mind. That is correct. Okay, I'm crazy. So Mr. Keyes went to his cell after all. After hearing you talk about the security camera yesterday, we investigated it ourselves. Why don't you have a look? I have here a printout of the security camera footage. This is the moment when Mr. Keys visited Knightley. Exactly. As you can see, the cage creates a huge blind spot in the cell. By using this blind spot, Mr. Knightley could have entered the cage. That is our reasoning. A blind spot, that means the camera doesn't actually show him entering the cage. At this time, there's still the possibility.
Back from my lurk. What's this I hear about you going bonkers for anime?
No!
Lofi?
Welcome back, Rob. Thank you for the bits. Oh my goodness gracious, Trask was super. Just see the laughing in chat. I can't. Trask was super generous with a few gift subs and one. I'll drop them in food channel. Give me just a moment. No, Yang, you take your time. You take your time. Honestly, at this time, there's still the possibility that Knightley never left his cell. But why would he be hiding inside an animal cage? Mr. Knightley was planning to escape from prison. That is the only possibility. A prison escape? That's so cool. First Mr. Albert and now Mr. Knightley. I won't let them show me up. Okay, this isn't the time to get excited. J. Albert's escape is no laughing matter. Simon Keys was aiding Mr. Knightley in his escape. My name is synonymous. I love y'all so much. In other words, he was an accomplice. Not bad, Simon. Don't praise him. That cage was transported temporarily to the workroom. Originally, Mr. Knightley was to remain hidden until the end of the animal show. He would then be carried out along with the cage. I presume that was the plan. However, midway through the plan, he was betrayed by Simon Keys and murdered. Judge Courtney's reasoning does appear to make sense. However, there must be a hole somewhere. I must not overlook anything. Time for me to eat. Oh yeah, no, Yang, please eat. It is late. Okay. Hold on. I want to look it up before I like go deep into this testimony. Dig through Discord. Banquet of the Wild. Oh man, yeah, they get super generous with that serving, Yang. Holy heck. I mean, I could eat those all at once, mind you, but I know for a lot of people that might be. They look so good. So, I presume to know you know the incident Mr. Knightley caused the day before yesterday. He attacked a guard and stole his keys, which, yes. Afterwards, Simon Keys stopped by his cell with an animal cage from the show. During the time Mr. Knightley was able to use the stolen key to exit his cell, he then hid in the cage while it was moved to the prison workroom. I don't see it. Going to my organizer. I don't see it. What do I have? Tunnel footprints, security gate, the keys, the uniform that was stolen, which we haven't figured out yet. I still don't know what Knightley's memo has to do here. Next move is bishop to g2. I still don't know. Prison investigation. Hound piece. Okay. Now we're going back to all the stuff that I know I had on me before. He denied it, didn't he? Unless Knightley had the keys, this logic doesn't hold up. This will be the breaking point. I'll try pressing the testimony further. Okay. So I just need to know where I'm pressing. I presume you know the incident. He attacked- Oh, no, wait, I wanted to ask about that. He attacked the guard and stole his keys. I wanted to ask more about that incident. Do you have proof Knightley stole the keys? It is the only explanation as to why Mr. Knightley would have attacked the guard. We will know for certain the moment the guard regains consciousness. Is that really true? Should I ask Judge Courtney for more information? Probably. I still think she's hiding stuff from me. And they tasted good. I am glad the sushi at least tastes good. It would suck if they didn't.
Also,
because the presentation's good.
but I'm still amused by your reaction to my Dilophosaur's name in Arkansas.
Rob, thank you for the bits. Are you kidding? I feel like any Jurassic Park fan would have gotten that joke, but it was just amazing. Also, I did not know you can name your dinosaurs an arc. That makes me even more interested to try it out. But oh my gosh, I'm already like knee-deep through Sakuna of Rice and Ruin on my Switch. I still gotta do the Hikamori round in Memori. I still gotta get through... Which Final Fantasy game did you just get me? I forgot what was on my wish list. I think it was 9. Yeah, it was 9. Man, and I gotta actually try out one of those Exoprimal beta tests now that I am not sick. My darn backlog. There was one point in your reasoning that is odd. If Knightley did indeed steal the key, I'd expect he tried to escape immediately. Was it really necessary for him to wait for Mr. Keys to help him escape? He simply chose the method with the highest probability of success. After stealing the key, he concealed it on his personage. As he waited for the opportune moment, that is what I believe. He concealed the key. Judge Courtney, such an oversight is unlike you. Knightley could not have concealed the key, and I can prove it. Knightley did not hide the key. That's just more Ace Attorney music. Hi, really quick, it's JT. Probably asking me about stuff now that they're out of work. I'm gonna BRB really quickly, so don't go anywhere, guys. Okay, hi. Run away. No, JT just called me to let me know that they picked up McDonald's for dinner. Because, they kind of assumed I was feeling, like, kind of crappy earlier, that I didn't want to cook. Which, I mean, yeah, kind of true. So, letting me know, and also, Robert and his boyfriend are watching The Greatest Showman outside, and of course, JT's like, I'm gonna drive through the wall if they're watching it without me. Which, by the way, great movie, by the way. I love it. Listen to the soundtrack. It was amazing. Anyway, I got like 20 more minutes and you got me a McFlurry? That's gonna melt by the time I'm done! Put it in the fridge! What am I supposed to do? Okay, fine, it's gonna melt. Man, I love them so much, but how am I supposed to eat this right now? Knightley did not hide his keys, and the proof is, it's gonna melt in like 20 minutes by the time I'm done. 18 minutes, whatever. Yeah, I know, right? Our wall. It's another house expense.
Drink it on stream. Chug that McFlurry. Chug.
I can't chug it because it's not liquid yet. McFlurry will become a milkshake. Easy peasy. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Rob. I got sidetracked. I don't want a milkshake. There's M&M's in it. I'm gonna choke on an M&M. Okay. So we needed proof. Knightley did not hide the key. Is it because... Do I present key with key?
You could chug it if you weren't a coward too afraid to unhinge your jaw like a snake.
You know how? I'm not a snake. I'm a human. My jaw doesn't unhinge like that. Thank you for the bits, Rob. I cannot defy basic biology.
Take that!
McShaky. Thank McShaky from McSpankies. Haven't the guards informed you yet? They searched Knightley after he attacked the guard, and the key was nowhere to be found. Since the key's location is unknown, your logic doesn't hold up. Wow, I just guessed that one. Not with that attitude. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Are you saying with enough attitude I could just break things and put them back in place? I don't think a dentist, I don't need dental surgery because I was like, I was coerced. That is not an issue. There is an explanation. Mr. Knightley had the key. It simply wasn't found. Oh gosh. The reason being, he concealed it inside the chessboard. The chessboard? You mean the one that concealed the murder weapon? Come now, how do we know whether or not the murder weapon was really there? What? Take some responsibility for your own words. That was all Sebastian's idea after all. So those two don't always agree on their reasoning. In other words, once we put all the pieces together, Mr. Knightley concealed the key he stole from the guard inside the chessboard. When Simon Keyes arrived, Mr. Knightley used the key to slip out of his cell. He entered the animal cage and was transported to the workroom, all thanks to his accomplice, Simon Keyes. Mr. Knightley had planned to be carried outside after the show had ended. However, he was betrayed by his accomplice and murdered during the circus performance.
Objection!
I don't believe that. Look, teenagers with the appropriate amount of attitude become Power Rangers. That is a TV show! It doesn't work like that in real life. If I could, I would change myself into a dinosaur. But even my attitude won't allow me to do that. Mr. Keyes performed in the show. He would have had no opportunity to murder him during the circus performance. He slayed on stage. No opportunity, is that so? A story plays itself out on the stage, and such was the case with the animal show. So she examined the content of the show. The suspect plays the role of the villain who antagonizes the elephant heroine. In the final act, the villain is defeated by the heroine's love and all ends well. At that point, the suspect in the role of the villain is blown away by the heroine's burning love and makes his exit. Blown away by the elephant? Was he hurt? After being blown away, the suspect disappeared from the stage. The suspect was absent from the stage for about 15 minutes. Are you saying the crime was committed during that time? Even in such a short period of time, it would still be possible to carry out the murder. Don't you think so? Nope, we're gonna fight it. So he committed the crime in 15 minutes and then returned to the stage. That may have been possible if the crime scene had been the prison. Judge Courtney, the actual crime took place in the detention center. Yep. I'm afraid I cannot accept that camera footage alone as evidence. As for evidence, I have it. Well then, please show us your evidence. Where is the evidence that shows the scene of the crime was the detention center? We have it. We have it. Wiped up blood. Because there was blood there. Ergo, that's where the bad thing happened. This is the floor. Oh, goddess of law, I am unable to comprehend your mysterious ways. Why am I gonna be mad at you? Why am I gonna be mad at you? Why would I be mad at you? You brought me ice cream. Why am I gonna be mad at you? Why are you taking out your Funko Pop and Mount Lady? Where are you going? I have no idea where this is going. I don't think it's the badge, Vermilion. This is what we discovered. The area here was tested positive for Mr. Knightley's blood. This blood test, can it really be trusted? To begin with, how were you able to conduct a scientific investigation? Why am I... Come here! I can't promise you I won't be mad.
You know I bought this?
Yeah.
But I wasn't aware of something. So you know how I said it was going to die the one I just took out?
Yeah.
Mount Lady?
Yeah. Jesus Christ on a stick! What? Never. Did you really? We would have shelves for Guys, you don't understand. It's huge.
This thing is
massive. This is like my head. This is my head right here.
like this is legitimately massive.
This is bigger than my head. This isn't even as big. It's big. Oh lordy, coming.
Like, okay, so to give context to
Did they not tell you the size? Oh my gosh. I don't know where we're gonna put that. I don't.
That's not a Funko Pop. That's a Chunko.
That's a Chunko Pop. Thank you
So,
for the bits, Rob.
to give you context, I thought it was going to be like this size because this is like the large Mount Lady
This
figure.
is the large Funko Pops.
This
This
is
is
the
normally
large.
what they are.
This is the large Mount Lady figure. It's
Normally.
really cool. You know, I thought it was going to be this size, so I was like, okay, cool. Now I have another large figure. What is this? Like, I'm complaining because My Hero is my favorite fucking anime, but
I don't know. Our Deku has never turned that color before.
Deku,
His hair has never
it's
done
not
that.
as bad as you, but it's close.
Leave him alone. The vet only said 2 pounds. I don't plan on putting this. We don't have shelves big enough for this. All of our shelves are full.
Steph, I did not know.
What do you mean you didn't know?
I didn't know.
It didn't have any dimension? Well, that sounds like a you problem. What? Yeah? 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 Did you wonder why your box was so big? We don't have a gator pen!
I want to get it.
We're not getting one.
I need
You
a
are...
capybara pen.
You have been watching too much YouTube.
I need a capybara pen.
We have
Let's get
capybaras.
ostrich.
We're not getting Kevin. I'm afraid of Kevin. We are not getting an ostrich.
Kevin, I feel like has committed more war crimes than you.
It's not war crimes. He just gets upset when you talk to his wife.
And he gets upset when you even look at his wife.
That's exactly what I mean.
Bites through the fucking bars and just...
That's why we're not getting an ostrich. We have capybaras.
This is not Vegeta. This is, for anyone that
It
cares.
looks like it though if you do it really quickly.
This is Infinite Deku. This is kind of a spoiler. It's Infinite Deku with Eri at the end of...
Is this
at the
okay? I have no
halfway
idea.
point of My Hero Season 4. That was free, by the way. So.
Thank you. Can you put this in the fridge so it doesn't melt on me?
You want me to put it in the fridge or the freezer?
I'm gonna eat it soon, so.
Fridge.
Yeah, fridge. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. I happen to have a subordinate. Nacho! Yeah, good night. Thank you! Oh, there he be. He's got my favorite mouth now.
Did you wonder why your box was so big? Okami, have you never seen how much empty space some places ship their packages with?
Okay, you know what? True. Since I used to work for Hot Topic, true. I can attest to that. Thank you for the bits. But I've never seen a Funko Pop this big before!
What?
No, I don't. Mayo Oreo is JT's thing. JT's the mayo person. You are.
But I wouldn't do mayo Oreo.
No, but you do love mayo.
I love
You
mayo.
love mayo like I love ketchup.
Okay, mayo and Miracle Whip are just...
Okay, mayo and Miracle Whip just as much as I love ketchup.
Here's the thing. I prefer Miracle Whip to...
I know
And
you
I
do.
know I am in a fucking small percentage for that, but Miracle Whip is better.
I'm not gonna fight you because I don't have a
So
strong
JT is
opinion
the
on
one
it.
who want the peanut butter and mayo sandwich at Gen Con?
There's a peanut butter and mayo sandwich at Gen Con? Thank you for the bit throw. I don't believe it. Why would Gen Con sell a peanut butter and mayo sandwich? Do you know how many resellers probably just had heart palpitations that you just opened that?
Look at this, though. Look at that.
I know.
It's already like this.
Where is it from? Who shipped that to you?
I have Amazon.
Amazon. Okay, I thought it was gonna be Hot Topic. I wasn't sure.
So,
I was gonna say. Oh my. So many people just screaming. You just ruined their resale of $300.
like,
I want ranch? No.
like, look at this. This is
This is my head. Don't poke me with that hair.
And like, you see the little area on the back?
It's so tiny. It's
like,
so
I
tiny.
really like this figure.
I love how the hair just has to take up how much percentage of this figure.
I mean, realistically, not a lot.
But then you also got like the sparks around, like the effects and
I'm
everything.
really, like, Bernie's glad I waited and got this. By the way, Chad, does anyone want to guess how much I got this for?
Well, it was Prime Day, so
Well, don't tell anyone.
okay.
I want people to guess how much I got this for.
Okay.
For fun.
I can't vouch for his competence, but he is a man that I trust. Oh, what? That detective, this concerns me. Oh,
Like, he was
no. Yeah, kind of like me going to, when I used to take night classes at college at like 9 o'clock at night. You're just amazed right now. 64 and 69.
No and no.
Was it close?
No.
No?
So the
Okay.
normal price of this figure is $40. Because of Prime Day, I got this for $10.
$10?
$10.
Oh, how come everything I needed for Prime Day wasn't on sale? I needed black perlers so I could do more perler art. Still the same price. I was gonna get me more hair dye. No, it was the same price. They didn't cut it.
Snoot dollars and Newt cents. No. But yeah, $10 for this big lad. This is probably one of my favorite figures now, to be honest with you.
Because of
I
its
already-
size.
I already loved it because of the fact that they added Harry into it because it's one of the coolest scenes in season 4.
Mhm.
But in this size, it's
She's coming over to check it out.
See him?
Well, she just tried knocking over the fox amiibo. I cannot think why one would disturb the order of law. The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee's influence goes as far as the police department. Gummy's in trouble! Forgive me, Detective. I'm afraid something bad may come of this. I will accept the fact that blood was found at the detention center as evidence. However... What? How ridiculous. This is the unthinkable of you, you third-rate prosecutor. Mr. DeBest, you're here? I'd completely forgotten about him. There's a giant contradiction in your statement. According to the security tape, a dog killed Knightley in his cell. Then after he left the cell, the blood on the floor was wiped away. Did the dog wipe away the blood stains? As if that could happen. True. That is possible. of my Anubis, right, boy? What? That was one of the tricks I taught him while I was still in the outside world. You taught your dog how to wipe? Like a person with a hand and thumbs? It's not a maid dog, oh my goodness. He makes sure to hide any bloodstains he makes. Have a good night, Trask. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hope you had a good time. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. So as not to leave behind any evidence. I can't believe that. I'm gonna teach Luna how to do that. When I commit crime, she's gonna wipe away the evidence. Nobody will know. Hi, I know. Oh, they took the box away. Luna was gonna play with the box. I was saved, if only by chance. Shouldn't you have taught your dog a shake or something? Anubis also performs that trick very well, but the shake I taught him is a little different from others. First, he bites the victim's hand. Stop, stop, stop! I don't want to hear any more. Oh, no, wait, wrong button. I see, I understand. Prosecutor Edgeworth, it appears you've gathered a good hand. I'm glad you understand. My argument isn't over yet. Objection overruled. Hey now, that's a little harsh. Sebastian, would you allow me the privilege of explaining? Sure, Justine. Do you finally realize? The murder occurred in the detention center. Therefore, that assassin's pet dog... You see, that dog went to the Maya Face School of Murder. No, it didn't. Okay, she doesn't run it, but it did go to a school of murder. Luna went there. But she hasn't committed any crimes yet. My opinion has not changed, unless I can understand how the dog was able to enter and leave the crime scene. I'm afraid I cannot accept your logic, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I've been waiting for you to say that. Now, let me show you. The evidence shows the route the dog used. We have... Oh, you found your toy? Yes, take it. It's yours. You can take it off the desk.
Take that!
It's yours. Maya doesn't run it. It was named in her honor. I could think, why don't you name it the Monokuma School of Murder? That makes more sense. This photo... Good job. You dropped it. It shows a secret tunnel hidden in the prison. That's impossible! A secret tunnel! This tunnel was dug by the escaped prisoner, J. Albert. Oh gosh. Hi, Zeno! Hello! How are you? It begins in his prison cell. Oh, there it goes. And it's connected to a holding cell in the detention center. Namely, the victim's cell. No, you're not using logic, Nacho! I'm shocked. How did this... You are stretching. Oh my gosh. Doggin, you must have known this.
Oh, you sweet summer child. Who do you think taught Monokuma everything he knows about murder?
Monokuma taught Monokuma everything he knows about murder. Thank you for the bits, Rob. You know this. Since you used this tunnel to commit murder... Oh, again? How? No, we found the proof! In the name of the goddess of law, I hereby reject Prosecutor Edgeworth's claim. No. What do you mean? No. Evidence is everything. That remains true here, just as in the courtroom. Isn't that right? I have evidence here. What? Horace Knightley's autopsy report. And nobody shared this with me? Autopsy report? Since when? That's what I want to freaking know. I'm dying, excuse me. In honor of that, getting me that autograph from Patricia Somerset that should be coming soon, I'm gonna have Zelda just hang out right here. Why are you surprised? This was delivered straight from the police a short while ago. It's not complete yet, more of a preliminary report. Here, the very word of the goddess of law is written. Cause of death, stab wound to the neck, died instantly. Murder weapon, sharp metal object. The victim was stabbed multiple times in the same spot with a sharp object. Although they were unable to determine the actual shape of the murder weapon.
Monokuma himself? As if we could trust anything that bear says. If you look into the dark web of Hope Academy, though, you can find the secret logs of his activity, showing him as a little cub training at the knee of Maya Fey, greatest murderess of all time.
Maya Fey has nothing to do with the Danganronpa lore. Thank you for the bits, Rob. What is she the... I mean, granted, she'd be like the ultimate psychic, I guess, but I'm sorry. She is not involved with Hope's Peak Academy, Danganronpa. This is a really weird crossover theory, I'm telling you. Oh, excuse me, that was a weird hiccup slash burp? That was weird. That was a mix. Although they were unable to determine the actual shape of the murder weapon, they have clear proof that it was a sharp metal object. Ah yes, surprise autopsy report, of course!
Maya Fey has nothing to do with Danganronpa lore. See? Her cover is so good that she's fooled you completely.
No! We played legit all the games! Where were you for those past several months we were playing? Thank you for the bits, Rob. Oh my gosh. So do you still stand by your claim? That a dog used a sharp object to kill the victim? It has sharp teeth. I still say it. Explain this. Chris, where did you find this? This is, no. So this was clearly fan art.
The games are the only lore? Then I suppose the anime doesn't count, then.
The anime counts. The anime's canon. They've already established it's canon. She's not in the anime. I should know. I watched both the Future and the Despair arcs. Very much. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks and oh man, I was multiple points during that anime. I was just kind of crying to myself because I was scared. Thank you for the bits, Rob. Timmy Turner, the internet? Yes.
Then if the
Where'd you
anime
get that?
counts, why doesn't other non-game media of Danganronpa count?
The light novels count, the games count, and the anime counts, and that's it. Thank you for the bits, Rob. You just Googled Maya Fey and Danganronpa. Maya Fey shaves a voice actress with Monokuma. No, they don't. Wait, no, that would be with Junko. Because, hold on. You know what, I'm just, actually, who is her voice actor? I'm just curious. Because I actually don't know, and it bothers me that I've never looked it up for anybody. So Maya Fey is voiced by Lindsay Sadell. I think I said that right, I hope so. What else what was she in?
Wow, never thought you'd be so close-minded, Okami. I thought better of you. #sheeple.
#wrong. Thank you for the bits, Rob. Okay, I will say, apparently she was in Assassination Classroom. I think that's the closest you're gonna get. Because I haven't even seen Assassination Classroom yet. Oh wow, thank you, Nacho. I'm gonna do a quick save and then I gotta snoot up apparently. There we go. I went without snoot for a week and it was bliss, let me tell you. New game. I went without this for a week and it was pure bliss, and it is past midnight. I said I would stop 4 minutes ago, y'all. I said I would eat my dinner 4 minutes ago. I'm gonna have to get through this. Lightning round. There we go. See, I'm motivated by food, and then I can do this really fast, but only when I'm motivated by food. Up there, probably? There we go. Now I gotta start clearing down here. I mean, I will say, the fan art is cool. I love the crossovers. I still liked, is it weird I liked all that Disney and Danganronpa crossover art? I'm sorry, it was just, I thought it was, I love it. It appeals to me on both sides, and I thought it was really clever. Hold the phone. Now I'm having issues. I was trying to get there, thank you. I'll just put that there for now. Please don't give me the piece that I actually needed now that I blocked it. I can't go over there, it's too much to the side and I'm being blocked. Shoot. I'm running out of options. No, I blocked it! Why did you give this piece to me now? Man, I am messing up. I am not doing the things that I wanted to do. And now I'm not getting the yellow that I need. Of course. I can't reach up there. Can't reach where I want that to go. This isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working. No! Okay. Sorry, Centaur World got stuck in my head for like 5 seconds. Oh, shoot. This is a problem. This is what happens when I focus on the corner pieces, but now they're coming down so I can reach them. Not the corner, the center. Why did I say corner? I meant center. I know where I'm going. Okay. Shoot. Oh, there we go. Okay, that'll be an easy space to get rid of now. If they can give me a red, that'll be an easy space for me to get rid of. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Obviously. I'm running out of spaces. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, we're clearing a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna try to clear up here. There we go. There we go. Working out a little bit better. Still probably can't reach that, but I'm gonna try. It reached! Never mind! That worked out. Now I just kind of have to clear this and hope I don't screw up. It is still very possible that got stuck where I wanted it to go in the general direction. Darn it. Clear that, clear that. Put that up there for now. There we go. Darn it. I'm getting the ones I don't need. Clear that. Put that up there. Oh no. Oh no. The walls are coming down a little too quickly. There we go. Clear that. To my left. Oh, come on. My reds are blocked. This stinks. I don't know if I can reach that. I'm kind of lucky. Oh, we might just make it and then kind of fall here. I'm hoping not. So far, okay, but I feel like I'm jinxing it. Let's put that over there. Clear that over there. Oh no. This is getting too tense for me. This is getting super too tense for me. I don't like it. Over there. Over here. Okie dokie. Almost done. Oh, why are you all the way over there? Okay, cool. Please don't crush me. Darn it! 2, 3. Darn it, I can't reach over there. It was being blocked. 2, 3. I'm dead. That's it. We're goners. Yeah, I screwed up. Darn it, the wall came too far down. Nope. Not gonna be able to hold it off. I think we just did it. Holy moly, that was close. We'll see if Nacho got onto the leaderboard. Nacho did get onto the leaderboard. Number 10. Alright, that was really uncomfortably close for me. There was that. You know what? We got 15 more minutes till uptime. Let's just finish this cross-examination and I'll call it. So she was apparently the voice of Celestia in the Danganronpa anime. Are you for real? Of course it's one of the characters that committed murder. At least it wasn't Junko. I'm going back to looking up. I'm going back to IMDb. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm just trying to see. I'm just really, it's my curiosity here. My hero? For who from My Hero? Whomst? Out of curiosity. I need to see. Hold on. Hold the phone. Whomst? Whomst? Why are you not showing me Whomst? You're only showing me in the show. Okay, wow, thanks. I'm gonna have to check Whomst, though. Have not seen Assassination Classroom. I haven't seen a lot of anime that apparently she voiced. I have not seen Tokyo Ghoul yet. I think that might be a crime to some people. Psychopaths I haven't seen. Dead Man Wonderland I haven't seen. I'm probably committing a lot of crimes by admitting this online. Does it have a cooldown? If I need to fix it, actually let me know, because I might have forgotten. That is all. The court is adjourned. But wait, the tunnel contains the dog's footprints. Perhaps it may have been one of Anubis's walking courses. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I need to take the cooldown off. Hold the phone. Let me go to my dashboard. I am so sorry. I can never tell what Anubis gets up to outside my cell. Something feels unnatural about all this, but I have no evidence. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me going into my dashboard. Where am I going again? Okay, here we go. Channel points, manage rewards, scroll down, snoo break, edit, thank you. Okay, cooldown, I will keep a cooldown, but I'm only gonna make it like 10 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. It's not no longer 30 minutes, it's like 10 minutes. Okay, I think that's good. Or maybe I'll make it 5 minutes, I don't know, I'm leaving that up just in case. Listen, y'all sometimes have way too much fun with Snood, and I'm concerned this is where all your channel points go sometimes. Courtney Pa, you sure pulled out a hidden gem at the very last moment. She waited for the perfect time to reveal the autopsy report. Have I let her outwit me again? Appointed Attorney Shields. Here is the autopsy report from earlier. I apologize for the delay. No, it's alright. Thank ya. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yes, you were too late, unfortunately, Yang. I gladly accept. Mr. Shields. Nacho was a little too quick in the duel. Mr. Shields, I don't believe it's necessary to hold hands while exchanging documents. I'd advise you to stop. Huh? Persist any longer, and I shall call on the strength of the Goddess of Law. I'll be careful. Justine, well done, just as I planned. I only acted in accordance to your instructions. Who's following who now? The autopsy report came straight from the police. I can't refute it. However, if the murder weapon wasn't the dog, Doggin will be cleared of suspicion. The merciful Goddess of Law so decrees. If you choose to yield now, your badge will not be taken. What will you do, sir? She says that, but my answer remains the same. Judge Courtney, it is as I said before. I will see my job through. I will not yield to threats. So even now, you still refuse to give up? If you want to keep your badge, this may be your last chance. Right now, I am a defense attorney's assistant. What I protect is not my badge, but my client. The Goddess of Law grows weary of your sentiment. Now we're talking. Miles is starting to understand that a defense attorney never gives up. Actually, those were the words of the old man. My father? It really is in your blood. You are the spitting image of him right now. You said it yourself. You've changed since you were tainted by Von Karma. It's only now that I've actually come to believe it. Mr. Shields. Well then, Miles. Now's the time to put those skills to the test. Think beyond your limits. If the murder weapon was a sharp object, does that really negate your reasoning? The murder weapon was a sharp object. That's it! There were 5 chisels placed inside the special cell. Doggin is a former assassin. It's quite possible he could kill someone with just a chisel. In that case, the weapon that killed Horace Knightley was a chisel? Is that all? Well then, I suppose you'll be giving up. Sometimes as if that's not why I save 99.99999% of my points. You do, Rob. I could pull up the evidence, you know. Evidence is everything, didn't you say? The murder weapon was a sharp metal object. However, such a weapon has yet to be found. What? So what are you trying to say? The only decisive evidence is the actual murder weapon itself. And that was in plain sight this whole time. The real murder weapon is Doggin's chisel, not the dog. the chisel? Take responsibility for your own statements. The scene of the crime was Mr. Knightley's cell. You said so yourself. If the evidence changes, then so will my logic. That too is courtroom procedure, is it not? If the chisel was used, that means the killer was human. However, the fact remains that we cannot deny this security photo. Yeah, what about that photo? I'll give you the answer. This photo shows the moment. The dog killed the victim, the dog leapt at the victim, someone attacked the dog. Well, obviously we just said the dog didn't kill him, so that's crossed out. I don't think he would have attacked the dog back, so the dog leapt at the victim? I can't believe the judge went on vacation and let another judge in Japan. I liked the old judge better. He wasn't mean to me. He was just kind of not good at his job. Doggin's dog leapt at Knightley. However, the victim did not die at that time. Didn't die. He was only knocked unconscious. The dog didn't move a dead body, it moved the unconscious Knightley. And the real killer was its owner. I see. If the victim was moved, it would have been possible for Doggin to commit the murder. And use the murder weapon. Indeed, the killer is Sirhan Doggin. It can only be you. Night, Zeno! You have a good sleep. I bet your teacher used to write on your report card. Needs to pay more attention in what others say. I would think that describes you more. Sick burn. We examined that room every nook and cranny, right, Justine? We examined all 4 of Mr. Doggin's chisels and found no traces of blood. Judge had enough of the plot twist and crap. I bet you he just needed a break. Thank you, Judge Courtney. Thanks to you, I am now certain. Thanks to me? Whatever do you mean? When I came here earlier, I saw 5 chisels. That's right, there were definitely 5 of these before. So the one that disappeared was the smallest one, presumably for portable use. Doggin, where is that chisel? I'm not free to leave this place. I've no need of a portable chisel. Not free to leave? In that case, he mustn't have been free to hide the deadly chisel either. Doggin, you just dug your own grave. It seems you know something. Would you care to show it? Doggin couldn't leave, so the place he hid the chisel is... Okay, since he couldn't leave... He couldn't leave, wouldn't it have had to have been in his cell? Am I wrong? I mean, he couldn't leave. Where else is it gonna go? Unless I'm missing something. Doggin is a prisoner, so he can't leave his cell freely. Perhaps he could have sent his dog out to dispose of it, but he would not have been able to confirm the weapon's location. So what does that leave? Above all else, special metal tools are allowed in this cell. Even if one chisel were to appear, no one would suspect a thing. You'd be a fool not to take advantage of that. I see, of course it's always safest if you do something yourself. In my face, jelly-filled donuts. I don't know about you, but if I went to like Dunkin' Donuts and found a chisel sticking out of my donut, I'd be a little concerned. But I examined everything. I didn't find any. I don't think you can hide one in a donut. I can't find any hiding places in his cell. Unless we're talking like a teeny chisel. I am certain that the murder weapon is here. I would ask Google what the world's smallest chisel is. The reason you haven't found it is because it was cleverly hidden. You say I hid it? Where exactly? Think. Where could he have hidden it? I have to remember everything up to this point. There must be some clue. Did the dog eat it? I know it's the dog, but I'm trying to think how the dog did it. It can't be any other way. Does this mean what I think it means? I'm telling you, it's the dog. Somehow. I don't know, did you have to wait for the dog to... I think that would still cause an obstruction. Come to think of it, that dog hasn't barked at me once today. Is it just in his mouth? Is that where he hides the pickles? When I came to the special cell, it barked on Doggin's command. That's it. That's what's been out of place. There's just one place he could have hidden the murder weapon. They make it obvious. Giving up already? How dull, how dull. I will present evidence. This piece of evidence shows where you concealed the murder weapon. It's the dog. Oh, my dog. It's the dog. I don't have to open the dog's mouth, do I? Hasn't your dog been awfully quiet today? Now that you mention it, it hasn't barked at all. Before it was, Sirhan Doggin, open that dog's mouth now. Anubis doesn't bark needlessly. I ordered him to do that before. In that case, order it to bark now. Naturally, you should be able to, if you have nothing to hide. Yup. It was inevitable. Anubis, show them your mouth. Yup. I am impressed the dog did not swallow that, thank goodness. As you can see... What? Why a chisel? The dog really had one in its mouth? I thought he was unusually quiet. Was he unable to follow the discussion? Probably. Sebastian, could you tell the forensics department urgently, please? I got it. Dang, okay. A reaction. This chisel tests positive for blood. What? I guess that proves my theory wasn't just nonsense. Heh. Would this chisel be the murder weapon then? It reacted positively for blood. There is no doubt about that. The dog is an artist. Do you know how many art pieces I would buy from that dog? Mr. Sirhan Doggin, now that the murder weapon has been found, I must ask you for your testimony. We know how your dog got to the detention center, and we found the murder weapon. Do you still think you can talk your way out of this? Interesting.
The dog is an artist, and his medium is corpses.
No! I don't want to buy corpses! Then I'll be arrested, probably. Thank you for the bits, Rob. This guy, even at a time like this, he's still smiling. Well, Anubis, it seems everyone has become suspicious of you. It's quite troubling, but since it has come to this, we have no choice but to tell the truth. I did not kill anyone. I've long since grown weary of killing. What's this? His face looks completely composed. It seems we'll need to listen to Mr. Doggin's explanation. Please promptly give your testimony. Certainly. Okay. This is where I'm going to call it, though, guys, because now we are 3 hours uptime. I feel good about stream. I don't feel bad about stopping here, but also it is like 12:30. I'm hungry. I want my shake. Unfortunately, I'm sorry hunger won over in the end. Trying to get to the end of this case. I am so sorry. I actually don't even know how much left is of this case. I'm so sorry. But I absolutely promise you, we will be back to this for sure. I'm gonna double save just to make sure I'm okay. Okay, I double saved. I thank you. I will try and enjoy my McFlurry. Cliffhanger notes. What will he say? We will never know till next time. No, you'll know for sure. But I'm really glad the dog didn't do it. So I'm like, yay, at least I can clear him of that. He just had the chisel in his mouth. That's fine. But no, I'm gonna go finally enjoy food. I haven't eaten since this morning, like, I think right after my therapy appointment, which was over at 3:30. So I haven't eaten in like 9 hours. I'm gonna go do that. Thank you for that. I'm not going to sleep. I can't sleep. It's early, even though my therapist said I need to go to sleep earlier. And I'm like, ha! All right, I guess I just really need to see a sleep doctor. But thank you guys so much for coming out. Really, truly, I missed you guys so much. Thank you again for being so patient while I was sick. I just feel so bad because I got sick. Like, we got 3 more weeks. We got like 3 more weeks of stream. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we did. We literally do. We got 3 more weeks of streams. Before Gen Con. That's when I'll be taking time off again. But it's not really time off because that's during the weekend. If anything, I'm only taking one night off because that's during like the weekend. So, you have me again for the next 3 weeks, and then I'll have like one day off. So not terrible. I will be back tomorrow. Um, I didn't put out a schedule this week since I wasn't sure when I was gonna be feeling better. I don't know what I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'll leave another poll up. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. I was like, maybe either Boyfriend Dungeon. I don't know if y'all like Songbird Symphony. I don't know if I want to finish that on stream, but I feel really bad because I know that game's not much longer. I don't know. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? I didn't make a schedule. I'm off track. I have nothing to go off of. I'm surprised they didn't put in a gag text for testing the chisel. No, I was waiting for that too, to be honest, Yang. Yeah, snoo tomorrow, I guess, if somebody uses their channel points. But I miss you guys so much. Thank you for coming out tonight. I feel oh my goodness gracious, and I'm sorry about starting late. I was like actually on phone call with Eclair because Eclair was worried about me mentally wise. So, today I was having like a rough day because I was like, so much going on. But, being able to hang out with y'all again, honestly, I'm just looking forward to streams so much. I'm also just happy I'm not in pain anymore when I eat or drink. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna go send a raid to somebody. But yeah, I just thank you guys so much for just chilling and lurking or hanging, chatting, whichever. If you were juggling on your end, I hope this was good while you juggled. I don't know, juggling what? But no, let me go see who is live right now that we can go hit up. Yes, please raid your sushi. Robert, stop. You watch The Greatest Showman without me. Don't talk to me. Get out. No, don't actually. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hi. I know how to get on Twitch to see who's live. But yeah, guys, if it's your first time here and you had a good time and you feel like you'd like to come back, by all means, feel free. I have a little follow button so you can get the notifications when I go live. I'm also on a few places. There's Discord if you would like to hang out with the community. There is my personal Twitter. I just put pictures up there of the guinea pigs having their mani-pedi the other night. And it was fantastic, went really well. Except Akechi likes to squirm, so there's that. And there's also the YouTube channel if you would like to watch the past VODs in like a clean playlist format. I am also over there as well. But yeah, we got some friends who are live tonight. I feel like I haven't seen... Oh, Minbao apparently is doing the hardest Mario Maker levels. Oh, if it's anything like my last birthday stream. Oh man, I tell you, that still bothers me to this day, how close I had gotten. So I need to see somebody who's actually better at this game than I am. Pigs getting nail treatment, it made my day. Oh, I'm so glad, Vermilion. Joker's fantastic with the nails. Akechi, though, like, squirms, and I'm like, please stop squirming. I need to do your nails. I need to see your quick. Please stop squirming. I love you. But no, it's a good thing I learned how to do it, because otherwise nail trims are like $40 to get them done, and I finally learned how to stop being afraid, trim their nails, and it went fantastic. I did really good, apparently. So, but yeah, there's that. And then the cats were probably just making fun of me. Anyway, let's go raid Minbao, who is a super fantastic streamer and person, and holy heck, I am watching the, I apologize, we need to raid now, because I am so absorbed in Mario Maker. Oh my gosh, I wish I were this level of greatness, to be honest. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for more whatever it is we do. I'm going to go consume some food, and proceed to yell at them for watching one of my favorite movies without my favorite musicals without me, because now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Yeah, and show Ninbao all the love. Seriously, Ninbao is so wholesome. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, though. Thank you so much for everything again. Thank you for all the get well messages and everything and telling me to hang in there, especially I know I was making like a couple of mental like health checks on me on Twitter because I haven't been doing well. But I just want you guys to know I super appreciate you, not just for hanging out here on stream, but for just spending your time here with me, but just for actually caring, you know, and being just great beans. I love you all so much. Meet them on the other side. Oh my gosh, please don't. I will start singing that in House chat. The Zac Efron will build up in me to the point it explodes. Alright guys, I will see you all tomorrow for surprises, I guess. Have a good night, guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated like always. And I'll see you then. Have a good night, guys. I love you all. Bye!